Hi guys, welcome to another episode of 2.5 Crows. We're on episode 41 now.
Yeah.
God dang. 11 more episodes. It's gonna be a 1 year anniversary for 2.5 Crows podcast.
Yeah, true. 52 weeks in a year.
Yes. I need to plan something for that. Alright, I'll do something 5 weeks before. I'll plan something. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No skills says tomorrow unlimited fighter all day 15-6 farming coming. Oh, alright, yeah. I was meant to talk about that. Let's talk about the Elsword patch first before we get started. Oh wait, before then, sorry. The Sky isn't here today. We have Kiga here in her place. We've got another Nova Imperator main in her place.
Oh.
So it's hello. It's still it's
no, yeah. Kigo's not even a bird. His name has nothing to do with a bird.
Yeah, okay, then, okay, it's 1 in a 1.75 crows. Because it plays Nova, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Kigo here. You wanna say hi? Kigo?
Hello, everybody. I am Kigo.
Yes. You wanna introduce yourself, Kigo?
Hello, I am Kigo. I am artist.
Okay, you want to drop your social security number? No, I'm joking.
Okay, 111155.
Wait, what is that actually? No.
No.
That might be the start of somebody's.
Oh no! Wait, why didn't he know somebody's social?
No, he was just. I mean, he was just saying nonsense. What I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. So the Elsword patch. The most recent Elsword patch was.
Oh, you're talking. You're talking about the buffers and support patch. I mean, I don't know what else there. Wait, you're talking about that patch, or you're talking about the 4th of July patch?
I was talking about the 4th of July patch to unlimited fighter or day 15-6 farm.
Oh yeah. That one's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bunch of free stuff. There's like amethyst. There's like potions. One of the coolest stuff is there's like a mount cube, and it has like a bunch of mounts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the gold falcon just cause, falcon.
Oh yeah, I was okay. I figured out. I thought you were gonna get gold falcon. Yeah. Okay. So I actually really wanted the gold falcon when it was released, but I never loaded up Keychain to buy it because I felt like mounts are just a waste of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I want to get it this time, right? I want to get the gold falcon, but I feel like Media's gonna get it. I kind of want to get a different mount.
It's either gold falcon or the decal chair for me.
Decal chair, so ugly.
I like it.
Okay, fair enough. Wait, hold on. Wait, how do I find? Wait, I'm trying to. Oh, is it Independence Day event?
Yeah.
Okay. So nightmare. I don't know. I think
Yeah, there's like a bunch. There's like the motorcycles there. There's the one with like its Eve's servant on the bike.
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah.
Getting that Tron cycle.
Yeah, the Tron cycle's there. Yeah. The corgi's there.
True.
The space whale is there.
I think the space whale. Okay, space whale is pretty cool. Seta.
Yeah.
Rakshasha. I got that for my cousin, but I don't think I'll get that here. Bebe is very cute. Kind of want it. Yeah. Amber is cool too. One of them is literally just a cloud.
Yeah.
Nell's bike is cool. It's cute.
Yeah.
Nah, if it was a Nell's
bike.
Yeah. Wait, if it's a Nell sit motion, I might have gotten that one just because I want to see my Raven get bridal carry.
Oh my gosh.
Fujoshi vibes. I don't know, I think the Golden Falcon looks the coolest, and I still kind of want to get the Golden Falcon.
Golden Falcon's good.
If the Black Massacre mount was available, I'd probably get the Black Massacre mount. Kiga, did you decide what mount you want to get?
Probably the Tron bike.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, Tron bike.
I also thought about that Raven bike, but something said no, a little edgy.
Or the Hell bike or whatever.
Yeah.
It does look
Raven
cool.
It's not a Kigo mobile, I tell you that. It's like it's not me.
Raven's always getting the edgiest ones when it comes to these advertisements. No skill says imagine getting from 35 to 100 Nix Pieta to finish black and white in 3 weeks. Jesus, wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
What's the requirement for black and white?
You had to clear the 2 raid dungeons without dying. And then they changed it in KR to where you can die twice. and still have it.
Ah.
You gotta do it 150 times each for each dungeon.
Oof.
Ah.
It's a lot.
I haven't unlocked it yet. How do you unlock it?
You get the other 2 titles, Versatility and Night Parade.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
how
so it's
did
like
these
250
people-
runs total.
How did these people finish it so fast? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, if you can,
Full-time job.
and I'd say if you can, if you're like a support that people want, or if you're like a DPS that you need to be a DPS to clear the dungeon. I guess what else are you doing besides busting out those raids?
Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough. Holy crap. Couldn't be me. Oh, gee. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Well, I mean, it seems like, I don't know. Wait,
What's up?
I think, oh no, like, I think it's less of a hassle compared to Rekindled Fire.
How much was Blazing Figure? 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it
it's
was
less
300
time.
back then.
Yeah, back
yeah.
then it's less time
Yeah.
in comparison.
Okay, fair. Yeah, true.
Well, but that's the thing, right? Like Rekindled Fire is a PvP title, Black and White is a PvE title, so all the PvE
Okay.
people are gonna be going for it. Compared to Rekindled Fire, where it's just
Ah.
like meh. I don't really want a PvE
Yeah.
title and PvP title.
Okay, fair. Yeah, fair. Kiryu Animus is probably gonna go for the nail bicycle just because it looks hilarious to yeet flowers at enemies. I did not know that Mount yeets flowers at enemies, but that sounds funny. Now I kind of want to get it. Okay. Moving on though. KR, the KR patch. Let's talk controversy. Elsword Korean patch.
You hear what they did, Kiga?
Elsword Korean.
No.
So pretty much, if you're a healer or you're one of the support Aishas, they nerfed your healing and buff to only do 3%, and then it increases by like 3% per 500k combat power.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's so dodgy. Yeah. A lot of support classes also got a lot of changes. The most notable ones I
It's
can
just
think
just
of
the Chung's got the changes, I think. What they like. Well, no,
Yeah,
actually, no, you're right, because Raven and BQ got
yeah,
a
it was
change.
a lot of support changes.
Yeah. Yeah,
nerf
so
noobs. Yeah.
yeah, I was just gonna say, so for the Chungs, CC got a buff because since Raso isn't meta anymore, what is it? Rapid Guardian, and Windhose and something else. They all can interact again, so that's cool.
Yeah. Stacks with Windhose and Soul Orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No skill says nerf noobs boost supports with OP gear.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about that when I get to that part, but maybe that was the intention, but there's a lot of issues that come about that.
Yeah.
So that happened. FP got a nerf. FP lost team support.
Yeah.
So he's pure DPS now, which
Yep.
I mean, I honestly think it's fine. Like he's a good solid DPS. He doesn't have defense ignore, so he can't keep up with other classes. I don't think he has defense ignore at least. So he can't keep up in
Yeah.
burst.
Feels like a lot of these changes to these characters felt like KG wanted to make other like support features they added to other characters to be more relevant.
Yeah,
And so that people take a more diverse composition of birth rate parties rather than focus on a handful of really good supports.
Yeah, because my thing with FP, or just in Chung's in general, Chung's been meta ever since he came out. So nerfing Chung, I'm honestly always fine with nerfing Chung because he's always been good. Pretty much always been good. There's some pockets of time where he was bad, but definitely when Rasa came up until now, all the Chungs are always taken. So
Yeah.
I'm honestly fine with that FP nerf.
Chung is an essential support.
And speaking of Chung, Scent probably got something I think is probably the best change. Out of all the nerfs, I think this is the best nerf, where normal tactical field will not give you party super armor, it just gives solo super armor, but mod still gives the super armor. So
Yeah.
I think that's good because all the other super armors in the game don't come anywhere close to tactical field. So they got rid of the best super armor, and now you have to use modded tactical field, which is still really good. It just puts the Chung itself out of the fight. So that does two things. That makes it so if you're DPS Chung, you can't be DPS Chung and support Chung at the same time. So I think that's actually really, really good because then you don't have like this dual thing. Now you have to choose one essentially. So it does that. And then it opens up the door to take these other super armor users like KE and Catastrophe, because KE can give it through Iron Body, Catastrophe can give it through Oriax. Yeah, you know, more diversity in the super armors.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I had a friend who was like super pissed about the Centurion changes because they main Centurion, and then I was saying how well at least people will start taking the other good super armors like Night Emperor and Catastrophe and Comet Crusader and stuff. But obviously, Salty just wants to be salty, so
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean you're never gonna be happy when your main gets nerfed. So
yeah,
you kind of lose all reason.
Understandable. Like if I Nova got nerfed, I'd be very actually. No, I feel like if the nerf is reasonable and within boundaries, I wouldn't be too mad about it. I feel like, oh, it's reasonable. It's not like my character's unplayable. Then I'd be fine.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing. Sent is still insane. He's just not uber insane. Like he's still Sent.
Yeah, I think for me, if like, I don't mind nerfs as long as it doesn't make my class like unplayable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
What are the changes? So Gemini went from 99% damage reduction to 0.3 seconds to 80%.
Yeah. So the thing with Gemini is if you switch to Gemini, your whole party has 99% reduced damage. That means you can live a Birth Howl and you won't die.
Oh.
I think at 80% you'll still live it though. So I don't know what was the point.
What does damage reduction from 0.3 seconds. Damage reduction for 0.3 seconds.
Instead of what?
So does it...
No, that's the duration of the damage reduction. It's just when you're changing to the card. It's when you change to the card, I think.
So you only get the 80% damage reduction for 0.3 seconds?
Yeah, you gotta time it. You gotta time it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's why when Celestials do it, it's just like, oh, dude, nice.
Is that always like that?
Yeah, it's been like that ever since he came out.
Oh, shit. 0.3 seconds.
I think it's 0. I'm not sure of the time.
Oh, holy crap! 0.3 seconds is such strict timing.
Yeah, you got to get it on the howl. It's really strict timing.
Oh,
wow.
It's literally just like a one shot's coming at you and you time it perfectly. It could save everybody's life.
That is impeccable timing. Jeez, holy crap. Okay. So Liberator got damage value nerfs.
Which is fine.
Honestly.
He's still stupid DPS.
Blood falls instead of healing and gives damage reduction.
That one doesn't make sense.
I think they did this because you know how they made the whole heals scale off CP. And I feel like if they made Blood Falls like do healing instead of damage reduction, they're gonna have to give Bloody Queen that scale off of CP thing.
Well, no. That one got changed because it didn't fit her concept. They said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they said they didn't make sense for that skill to heal when she's not about healing all the time. She's only about healing sometimes. So they fixed the problem with that one. Unless the Google translation is messed up, it says it's only for her.
Huh.
I might have to look at the Babel notes. Are there notes on Babel for this?
Let me see.
Because based on Google Translate, it said it was only for her, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it says reduces damage taken by you in Blood Sword Zone.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because you take modded Blood Falls, because modded Blood Falls does 85% defense ignore. Yeah, there's no reason to take unmodded because 85% defense ignore. So why do you? And if it's not a team buff, there's definitely no reason to take unmodded. So what?
Yeah, true. Okay, that is okay. That's very whack. Okay.
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't make
okay,
any sense.
I wouldn't know.
Doesn't
Okay,
make any sense.
I was like that. It's like. Yeah, I don't know. KG kind of contradicted themselves a little bit here. It's just like, first they want to make more support. They want to make other characters be brought to birth rate more often. But then they go and get rid of Blood Falls' healing and gives it damage reduction.
But don't make it for the party. Because damage reduction for the team would have been nice, but it's not for the party.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. If it was damage reduction for a team.
Oh.
Okay, that's pretty whack. Whack. And then lastly, the most significant one is Nova Imperator's Ignition Crow Napalm
Oh
increased
yeah, this is a
damage
good one.
instead of armor. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kiko, you'd be interested in this. So you know how Crow had super armor?
Okay.
So they removed that because standing in Crow is weird, and now it's a debuff that just makes enemies take 15% more damage.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I think it works a
Wait.
lot better just because my complaints about Ignition Crow having super armor is that since he fires it forward, it's not in a good position for you to stand in it, and if you jump out of it just by jumping, you lose the super armor. And yeah, it didn't give any defensive buffs or anything like that. So making it a debuff is just you just put it on, you just fire it at enemies, which should be how it happens anyway.
Yeah, because it's sometimes with platforms and stuff, it's so whack trying to get the whole party in your super armor. So just like, and then I think typically most of the time bosses stand still and are much more predictable in where they path compared to like where your party goes. So I think that it's a lot nicer to have this instead of the. Also, this because the super armor was super jank. I'm coming. I see your invite. I just had a mind blank. I can't think and join at the same time.
Okay.
I think those are the most significant changes. Are there any other?
I mean, besides we haven't really talked about the big elephant in the room. So the thing with the support and healer thing, I think it's a good idea actually, because I think the idea of I'm playing a support, right? Like say I'm playing a Radiant Soul. Why do I have to gear as a Radiant Soul? You know what I mean? Because my damage is bad. Like I've talked to Epi about this a lot. Like Radiant Soul doesn't do good bossing. Like her clearing is fine, I guess. So am I just gearing to get better clearing? Not probably doubtful. Like you're gearing to be stronger. So I think the idea of a support getting more gear, get stronger support, I think is a good idea. But I don't think it was executed well here.
Yeah. So the one issue I see with this whole CP like scaling your support aspect according to your CP is that it's probably just gonna cause a bit of division in the community as well. Like people are gonna be like more picky now. They're gonna choose like people with higher CP rather than just look at the class.
Yeah, and it's already decently hard to like find people in a way, because now it's just gonna be like you just kind of you just find the people whose main support they main support, which isn't definitely not as frequent.
Because I think that especially the disparity between the numbers, right? Like with a 1.4 million compared to a 5 million, like holy shit, that's a huge gap as well. Like,
and not only that, the numbers are just way too it's just way too unreasonable, because if I was if I was an Aether Sage, I would not even get the 30% that she has now. I would get 24, I think, with me. Like look at my gear, guys. My gear is like plus 11 FOJ, plus 11 all Rigor set, all 15 plus Reforge, the best Iceburner set, the best accessories, and Evil. I'm not on damage page right now, but even with my damage page, I'm only 3.4, which isn't even getting back to her old amount. Like, what? Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it like, especially for like NA server as well, because you know how I don't think NA server is as well compared to like Korea server.
No, yeah, with Korea server they wail so much harder.
Yeah, so I think it's just like this patch is gonna like hit us the hardest, because I feel like we don't.
If it comes out in its current form, I mean, I don't think it will, just because I don't think there's any way they can do this, because like there's two major problems. Like the problem I already talked about, where it's just like no one's just gonna reasonably have this much, and the way combat power works, that's why combat power in these dungeons are so low, is so that supports can enter and help the DPS. Like, because you need more supports than you need DPS, essentially is what I'm saying. The way to get more supports is you have people make weaker supports, because it's easier to make weaker characters, you know? So it doesn't logically line up with how combat power works in this game. So I don't know why they did it.
Yeah, actually, if anything, like, it might actually stop people from sub-maining supports, and they're just gonna be like, screw that. What's the point of me playing a support when no one's gonna take me because my CP's not high enough? Yeah,
but that's the problem too, is that not all supports are like this. Celestia is still the most broken support in the game. He got better because everybody else got worse. Like, Celestia is still broken. Like, Celestia gives more mana than everybody else now. He might give more healing with his dice, to be honest with you now. He still has his magic attack at 30%. Like, he's literally all these people but better. For magic parties, at least.
This is so stupid for supports. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, Nova's like a better healer now. It's like, it's kind of funny, but it's a little bit sad. Like, Nova's a better healer than the other healers now, not counting HP. You still have, like, Irelena on Anemos giving 30% physical bonus when Metamorph you can't do that. It's...
yeah, what the fuck?
It's just weird.
Hello? Oh yeah,
it literally just it mostly this patch is mostly just a screw over to Aisha's and the healers.
No, what the fuck?
And even then, like, to be really honest, if in like actual endgame, if you're Blue Hen, you're still fine because Blue Hen can do the other colors. Like, Blue Hen can do Blue Blot Bloom and Red Blot Bloom. I think Red Blot Bloom lets your team do more damage. So Blue Hen has that. And then Nyx Pieta can still do a burst healing, apparently. Like, I don't know how he does it, but apparently he can still do a burst healing. Like, it's really just Radiant Soul that's screwed over by the healer aspect. Because the other two healers can do other things. Like, Nyx Pieta has his other buffs, too. Yeah.
Blue Hen's fine as well. Oh.
Yeah, because Blue Hen can do Red Blot Bloom. So only the Yellow Blot Bloom heals, right?
Yeah.
He can do Red Blot Bloom. He can do Blue Blot Bloom. So he has other options of supporting. It's mostly just Radiant Soul that gets screwed over by the healing thing. Super screwed. Because all she has now is Labby Reset, and that's it.
This is so whack. Okay, I never
it's very
comprehended how. Okay, now that I'm actually like thinking about it, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's not gonna actually happen. Because it's... I think it's a good idea is buried in here with as a support character gets stronger, they do better supporting. You know, it's like in RPGs, the higher your magic stat is on your white mage, the more your cure does. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the idea, but they need to increase the initial number, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, you know, I made a good comparison in my video. Because, you know, Get Greedy? Like, Get Greedy is 20%, and then it gets increased by combat power by 5%. Like, as you get more combat power, right? Like, it should be like that, where the initial number is the biggest number. The initial number on Get Greedy is 20, and then it gets increased by 5 by combat power. That's how these other skills should be, where the initial number is, let's just say 20, and then it gets increased by 3%, by 5% as you get more combat power. The biggest number should be the initial number.
Okay, yeah, I agree. It shouldn't increase by such high intervals, but based on your CP. Yeah, okay, I agree. I definitely agree. Because I feel like it's a bit too ridiculous. Like getting 6 million CP, like 6 million CP, even though even in I don't know how many there is in Korea. Even in Korea server, it's kind of hard to get for the Korean.
Like what? And there's no skills brought up the argument against it, which I can understand that argument. The argument is, as a support, I can just meet the bare minimum requirements and get the same rewards as a DPS who has to put in like as super work to get gear. You know, that's a fair argument to a degree, I think, because it's just like if you're a CC, you can probably get black and white with just 1.5 million CP compared to like a DPS that has to get to like 4 million CP, 3.5 million CP to get the same benefit. And that's a fair argument. My only problem with that is that that situation just benefits less people than how it is now.
Yeah.
So I think the negatives outweigh the positives.
This is such a whack patch. Yeah, I really hope they don't go through with it. When is it supposed to?
It's supposed to hit this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yeah, and again, like I've said, they've changed patches before they hit, and they've changed patches before they hit NA too. So there's a week before this patch hits KR, and as we all know, KR is the test server. So based on their reaction to this patch, it's probably gonna change by the time it gets here. So
I feel like
I
find it funny how we've pretty much just established Korea server at this point is just a test server now.
I mean, they talked about it in the conference too. They said they don't have enough manpower and resources to do a test server.
Oh, they talked about. Oh, I didn't know.
They said they tried a test server once. Not that many people joined in, and the feedback they got wasn't good. And it just took too many time and resources to create that. It's like you take time and money to make something, and it doesn't even give you the benefit that you wanted. So it's just like, why would you keep doing it?
I find that surprising because I thought Elsword in Korea would be like quite popular and people would want it. There'd be a lot of like volunteers for test server, but I guess.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess my assumption is that people tried it and then just didn't say much. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me wonder how Genshin test server work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dang. This sucks, man. Yeah, hopefully. I assume KG would have heard everyone's like outrage over this patch. Hopefully they do change it. Yeah.
Yeah. My only thing is real quick. The last comment I will make is technically this is actually an idea that Korean players wanted, and they say that in the patch notes. If you look at the start of the patch notes, it says these patch notes were influenced by the community, and this is something that they wanted to like have what is essentially power based on how support power based on how strong you are. But I don't know. But that's the thing. I don't know if it was these top. I don't know if it's the super geared whales who are complaining about it, like the same complaint that Skittles made.
Huh?
I mean, no skills. Where it's just like, I'm a super geared whale, and I'm jealous of these supports who can get the same rewards as me without having to gear as much. I think it's them making this complaint. And again, I think it's a fair complaint, but I think the benefit of getting more people into raids and more people into the gameplay is better than it's just like it being fair to support versus DPS.
Yeah. Agreed. Because I feel like this patch, if anything, just does not consider for the international player base. It's gonna hit us harder than it hits Korea, I think. Have you heard anything like Korean player base opinions on this patch?
No, I haven't. Okay. I've heard conflicting. I've heard absolutely conflicting things. I've heard Korea likes this. I've heard Korea doesn't like this. I've heard Korean players complaining about this. I've heard, well, this was their idea initially. I don't know. I just don't know straight up. The closest thing I had was just like somebody left a comment on my YouTube video that was just like, oh, my Korean friend translated something that the Koreans were saying and that they didn't like it. So it seems like they don't like it, but I'm not sure.
Kiryu Anime says the CP system itself is flawed. What KG should have done is balanced out how CP is gained rather than try to make supports build a specific way to get more CP to do what they could already do before.
Yeah, like I agree with that. Like again, I said this in my video too. This seems like step 3 and they didn't do step 1. Like if step 1 is improve how CP is gained and people have more general CP, and then step 3 is you do the support thing, it's like they did step 3 and they haven't done step 1 yet.
Yeah, if something like higher cooldown reduction increases your CP or something like that.
Well, no, I meant like, let's say we have a patch that just makes it so everybody, like me, for example, will have the double the amount of CP I do now. Like I would just kind of have 6 million CP. You know what I mean? Like with my gear, I have 3.4 now. Like I normally have I would normally have like 6 million CP, and then they do this change. I don't think anybody would bat an eye. Because it's just like, okay, I probably still have the same amount I would before, and then it's like, oh, if I'm geared, I have a little bit more. Because I think that's what they wanted to happen, is people to be like, if I'm supporting, I mean, if I'm Aisha main, I'm just like, oh, thanks to my gear, I'm boosting my partner's attack more. It's just like, oh, with this patch, I'm healing a lot more because of my gear. That's cool. And then people who just did support alts that barely met requirements, it's just like, oh, I'm not affected. Or, oh, my support's a little bit lower. Oh, my support's like a teeny bit lower. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's how it should be. The bare minimum should be maybe a little bit lower than it was before. And then the people who actually main these characters get a huge benefit.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like, if you main this character, then you still gotta reach to get to your old benefit.
Yeah. Yikes.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I feel like if they do decide to, I don't know. I don't think they can just raw implement this, because I feel like they should, if they do want to implement it like in its like original idea, then they should probably introduce something to inflate CP more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous right now.
Yeah, conceptually it's not gonna be good. That's why I hope they change it before it actually goes in. And I'm very confident that they will, because, like I said, this just kind of conflicts with the concept that they have set up for combat power and raids.
Yeah. But, because you know how most of the time they're listening to the Korean player base, right? If they don't complain enough, they might not even change it.
Yeah, that's
what I'm
one thing
worried
to be
about.
worried about. Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to add before we move on to our next segment?
No.
Okay. Kiga. Kiga, you want to add anything in regards to?
I don't play enough Elsword to really give an opinion on this stuff.
You know, just in case, just need to double check. Yeah. I've been trying to resubscribe to Media's Twitch this whole time. I can't. So I'm getting an error. I can't resubscribe for some reason.
Hey, what the heck?
So it keeps giving me an error. I tried PayPal, tried my credit card information. It's not working. I can't resub.
Weird. Somebody else said they had an error like that. I don't know why.
What the? Well, maybe I'll try again tomorrow. I really hope my subscription, like my streak, doesn't expire because of this. Okay, I'm gonna send them an email. They're gonna get an email from me if it expires.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at your badges and stuff. You don't have the Nova badge.
No! No! I can't use your emotes! Let me resubscribe! Come on!
You really can't use my emotes?
No, I can't use your emotes!
That's weird.
No! Let me resubscribe! I hate my streak!
Yeah, you
I'm
might have to send
sad.
something. I don't know.
I'm sad. No! Okay.
It's okay.
Listen.
Huh?
Okay, are you listening?
Yeah?
Just listen.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, Kika! Kika, thank you!
Thanks, Kiko.
No problem.
Kika! Thank you! I appreciate it.
As PayPal yells at me like, what did you just do? I'm like,
Okay, I can access your emojis now. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thanks. Kika's saving my life right now.
Wow. Thank you, man. I appreciate this up.
I'll try it again. Yeah, I'll try it again next month when this expires. Hopefully it'll be fixed by then.
Yeah.
If not, I'm sending another email. Alright. Moving on though. Let's move on to our next segment of the podcast where we talk about our favorite video games. Yay!
Okay.
Real quick before I start, I kind of want to guess what's going to be on Media's list first.
Okay. But so
Okay.
by the way, okay, real quick to speak of the process, I think we should do each of our top 10s in a row, like 10, and then each of our 9s in a row, and then each of our 8s in a row. Okay.
Okay. Oh, because I made a collage of mine. I was gonna send you the collage.
I mean, you can send it at the end.
Okay. Fine,
You can send it at the end, and I can put it up on stream.
I put so much effort into. I'm joking. It's fine. Okay, real quick. I want to guess Kiga and Media's list.
Okay. I won't say if it's
you
right,
don't
but
have to-
I'll write down your guesses because I have a
Okay.
notepad open anyway.
Okay. So I think number 1 is gonna be Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2 is gonna be Elsword.
Okay.
Number 3. The World Ends With You.
Okay.
Number 4.
Okay.
Persona 5.
Okay.
Number 5. Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Okay.
I'm literally just guessing based on like the recent games I've seen you play. 'Cause I don't know any other games you play. And I think that's all I know. That's the only 5 games I know. Oh wait. But Genshin Impact is somewhere in there in the top 5. Genshin Impact is somewhere there.
You want to put it somewhere?
Actually, no. Let's put Genshin Impact at number 6.
Number 6?
Genshin.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can name. 6 games
Okay.
that you play.
Uh,
For Kiga, I'm at a blank though.
for Kiga, you're at a blank.
this, I'm a mystery.
Yeah,
so
'cause
Crow
all I know is-
guesses Meteor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for Kiga's at a blank because all I know about Kiga is he plays Elsword and Genshin Impact with me. So I only have these 2 games that I know he plays.
Okay. Here, let me here, then I'll guess for Kigo.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is actually gonna be tough because I know games that he likes, but I don't know the order. Did you order them?
Yeah, I try my
Okay.
best.
Correct. Yeah, the order. Okay, I think I'm gonna be right with a lot of these entries, but I think the order is gonna be janked up. Okay.
Okay.
So I feel like I think number one's gonna be the hardest one because I think I'm gonna screw up on the number one. I'm gonna be like, ah, dang it. Okay, I think number one. Again, this is gonna kick me in the nads. It's gonna be like, damn it. Okay, I think number one. I'm gonna slot in Breath of the Wild for number one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna slot that in as number one. Number two. Again, this is another tough one because I'm caught between two things right now. For number two, I'm just gonna put in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna slot that in. Number three, I'm gonna put in. Cause I'm gonna put in Persona. I'm gonna put in P5. I'm gonna put in P5 on number three.
Okay.
Number four. So I'm just like thinking of these games, and I'm just like, dang, he insulted that game, but does he still like it deep down?
Hey, it could be a love-hate relationship.
That's
It's
what I'm
like me
saying though, but I don't.
insulting-
Yeah, I need to put myself in his mind space and be like, would he put it on a list though?
I'm curious what game you're thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
What game I insulted?
I mean, that's
game?
the thing. The number four, because I'm just like I'm like thinking of memories that he'd be like, oh man, I remember this game. All right, I'm doing it. Well, I'm gonna put Pokemon Fire Red. I'm gonna just put that in there.
Okay.
I'll just put that in there, number four. And if it's another Pokemon game, I'll take half credit. I'm gonna put in for number five. I'm gonna put in. Now I'm drawing a blank. Number five. Five still. I'm thinking a different game, but I think five is too high for this game that I'm thinking of. Do you like this game, or did you just play this game because other people like this game? Yeah, I'm thinking of so many things. I'm just like, man, this would be number 10. Or this would be number 9. Like the early ones are tough. The late ones, I'm just like, okay, you probably played this game and thought about this.
Yeah, for me, I think I was like, I only knew these games, so I had an easy selection of games to rank.
Yeah, yeah,
I
okay.
didn't know you played.
Number 5, I'm gonna just put Smash Ultimate. If you picked a different Smash game, then maybe that. But I'm gonna just put in 5 as Smash Ultimate.
Okay.
And then number 6, I'm gonna give it to Mario Sunshine. He talks about Sunshine a lot, so I feel like if any Mario game is gonna be on there, it's gonna be Sunshine, and I think it's gonna be like mid bottom. So I'm actually the most confident about this one, number 6.
Okay. Dang, you guys are like, you play a lot of Nintendo and like Japanese company games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 7, I feel like this is a good spot for Genshin to be because Higo plays it. He doesn't play it that much, but I feel like it'd be a good slot. Number 8. I feel like Elsword's either 8 or 9 because I think Higo has plenty of good memories of Elsword, but he doesn't play it too often these days. But I think the memories are still there. It's just like, oh yeah, gotta talk about Elsword. 9 and 10. No, there's no. I think 9 is gonna be. I think 9's gonna be 3 houses. I'm gonna put Fire Emblem 3 houses in there.
Oh.
Because I think there's plenty of good memories with 3 houses and Fire Emblem Fates. But I think he edged out 3 houses for that. And then wrapping it up with number 10. Let me think. That's another game.
Hearing media name this just makes me realize, god dang, you guys really know each other so well. You can name 10 games that Kiga has played. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I struggle to think of 10 games for myself.
Yeah, I know. I have guesses for you too, by the way. Number 10. There's like a lot of options, but I'm just like, man, last time we played that game, we were just like, screw this game. Oh
Wait,
man.
name it anyway. I'm curious.
I mean, I'm just
I
yeah.
am too.
I'm just gonna put it. Well, okay. I'll tell you what I'm bouncing between. I'm bouncing between Valorant, Fortnite, Valorant, Fortnite, League, and Overwatch. Those are the four I'm bouncing between. But I'm just like,
Oh.
he's played this game and he's had fun with this game, but he's also been like, F this game. I hate this game. Like all these games, but he's played them a lot and he's liked them a lot. But he's also been like, screw this game.
You sure not all of them will be on the top 10? Huh?
I mean, that's just the gamble I took, where I was just like,
fair.
yeah, I don't think they are. I'm gonna just put Overwatch here. I'm
gonna just say FPS shooter. I'll give you.
Okay. If it's FPS shooter, okay. Yeah, those are my guesses for Kigo. And I do have I guesses for Crow too.
Okay, I feel like for my guesses, you guys are gonna name the top 3 and that's it. I think the next 7 is just like I've never talked about them. I think.
Okay.
You can guess.
Yeah. So number 1, I'm gonna guess Code Vein. Number 2, I'm gonna guess. 2 and 3 are just gonna be tough. I'm gonna get it wrong because of the different order or what have you. I'm gonna say 2 is Elsword and 3 is Genshin.
Okay.
4, I'm gonna say 4 and 5 are another difficult one because I feel like I have a good idea what 4 and 5 are. But I think you have more current, better memories with what I'm gonna say 4. So I'm gonna say Smash Ultimate's 4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say 5 is gonna be League. I'll put League in there for 5.
Holy fuck! I completely forgot I play League of Legends.
Okay, never mind. I'm taking away 5. I'm taking that away. Never mind.
Maybe I need to put it on my list now. I don't know.
I'm taking that away now because it's not on there. Dang it. Yeah, now I gotta. Yeah, I don't know what games that you've played in the past.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
feel
kinda
like yeah. I think those are all the games I've talked about. Honestly, you've done like really well so far.
Well, don't tell me. Don't tell. Keep it a secret.
I won't say
Okay.
anything, but it's not far off.
Rick, I just. Yeah, no, I just.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever talked about any of the other games I've ever played.
I think if I hold on. I think if I think hard enough, maybe like something will come to me. I'm just like,
because I feel
it's like Elsword Genshin, and I can't think of anything.
So I think I think there's only 2 other games aside from the one you mentioned that I've told you I've played on this list, and everything else I've never mentioned.
Never mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on what Crow has said.
Go ahead.
Kitty, you're on the right track. Based on what Crow has said, the other games are possibly not Nintendo based. You are correct about that, honestly. Good observation.
I'm just gonna freaking just throw shots in the dark. I'm gonna probably say you probably played an FPS game. I'm gonna just say COD. I'm gonna just throw COD in there. I'm gonna be like, she probably played an FPS game. Cause you were friends with a lot of high school boys, so I'm just like, they probably roped you into playing COD at one point, and maybe you had good memories with COD.
Yeah. They roped me into playing League. So
I'm gonna throw Minecraft in there. Just generic games. I'm gonna just throw Minecraft in there. Yeah, like these last ones, I'm just like, I don't. I'm just throwing shots in the dark here.
Demo, I've played Demo, but it's not.
I'm gonna throw Project Diva in here. I feel like maybe you've played that because you're in the MMD scene, and like Project Diva is like the Hatsune Miku game.
True.
I'm gonna throw Osu in here. I feel like maybe that's a good guess. That like maybe that's somewhere around there. Oh freak! I'm stupid. Okay, you know what? I'm changing number 5 to Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna put Breath of the Wild in there because I think I'm throwing COD down at like number 9. I'm gonna put that down there. And then. Number 10. This is gonna be a shot in the dark. I'm gonna just put like, yeah. The only other game I've seen you play is like Among Us. So I'm just putting Among Us there.
Mogus. Okay.
Okay. Those are my guesses. Yeah, I feel confident about the first half, and the last half are just freaking shots in the dark based on your things you've told me about your past and like yeah, that's it. Just
Okay.
you told me based on the past of your past and who you are.
Okay, do you want to know how far off or how close
No,
you
no,
are?
no, no, no. I want to know
Okay,
when. Okay, Kigo, you want to
Okay.
make guesses for either me or Crow?
Can you just make guesses for media? Because I feel like for me, you're just gonna be out of blank. You're gonna name the top three, and then that's it. Everything else-
Code Vein. That's all I gotta say. For you.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'll type it. I'll type it. Number one, Crow.
Oh yeah, all I got is Code Vein for Crow. For Meteor, definitely Kingdom Hearts 2 is somewhere on that list. If not 1, then 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what do I
matter of
put it
fact,
on?
Number
1 or
one.
2?
Number 1.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is like for a fact your favorite game.
Okay.
Like I feel it in my bones.
Okay.
Number 2 is definitely like Persona 5.
Okay. P5.
Huh?
Number 3 is a solid Mega Man Battle Network.
Okay. You want to guess a
I'm-
number or just?
Oh, I'm saying them in the order, so like from 1 to all
No,
the
no,
way
no.
down.
I meant for the Battle Network game.
Oh, I will just put as series. I don't.
Yeah, okay, that's
don't-
fine. That's fine. No, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Then maybe. Final Fantasy 7. We'll throw that on there.
FF7. Okay.
Yeah. And out of my educated guesses, about as much as I can say.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, because it's
You
somewhat the
really
same.
don't have any more, or you?
No,
Just...
toss Shadow the Hedgehog on there. I have a feeling.
What?
No, probably Sonic Generations. I'm
Like
gonna put
Sonic Gen? Okay,
Generations.
we'll put Sonic
Or
Gen.
no, wait, no. Sonic Adventure 2.
SA2?
Dang it, wait.
Okay.
No, SA2 for sure. I think you probably have more with that than Generations.
Holy
Okay.
shit, what are these games that I've never heard of?
In time, Crow, you'll see them.
Yeah, okay, Kiko's gonna rope me into these games now.
Of course.
Let me introduce you.
Let me introduce you to my religion. I'll toss Hades in there.
Okay.
What are these
I'm
games?
surprised you haven't said like the obvious, like super obvious.
What?
Not to give you a
Oh,
hint.
Elsword?
Yeah.
I
Come
feel like he's
That
just
was a
assumed
kid
that
thing.
everyone knows. He's just assumed.
No,
that
but he was
everyone
saying them in
knows
order, so I'm just surprised I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Elsword, dang. Also, okay, definitely I would bump everything down, put Elsword at 2, but Kingdom Hearts stays at 1.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I did the same as well. I did Kingdom Hearts 1, I did Elsword 2, and then did
Okay.
double. Yeah.
So that puts you at 7 guesses so far.
7 guesses. I say Genshin. I think Genshin has got to be at least. Wait, hold on. Bump everything down below Elsword.
Okay.
Genshin's below Elsword for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Really, I didn't know Media enjoys playing Genshin that much.
I've never seen. Like I don't like I've never seen him play a game like that. Like just be like screw this other new game. This one's taken over. I've never
Okay.
seen that before.
Fair enough.
9 and 10. Just 9 and 10.
9 and 10. I can't think of anything else. He's not much of a Mario guy. Definitely not a Zelda. Oh, freaking Minish Cap is somewhere on that list. I know for a
Okay.
fact.
Okay.
Minish Cap is like number 4, so bump everything else down.
Okay, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, you say that's the best Zelda game. So,
Okay.
Minish Cap is on that list. It has to be.
Okay.
And then maybe that's kind of high for Minish Cap, but I'll leave it up there.
Okay, that's fine.
And toss Overwatch.
Wait, actually, I think that might be 10 unless I miscounted. 1, 2, 3,
Maybe.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 10. With
So.
Oh, no,
Overwatch,
I didn't replace Minish Cap from the bottom. So you said Overwatch 10.
Yeah, put Overwatch at 10.
Okay,
Just
sure.
toss it in there as long as it's there. Wait, shoot! Hold on, wait, what do I got? Because the World Ends With You is not in there. Hold on.
Yeah. I was like, dang, am I an idiot for putting the world?
You put okay, so I'm gonna say Kiko's guesses are Kingdom Hearts 2, Elsword, Genshin, The Minish Cap, Persona 5, Mega Man Battle Network, Final Fantasy 7, Sonic Adventure 2, Hades, and then Overwatch.
Or swap out Hades with The World Ends With You. I just need it to be in that list.
Sure.
I can't believe I completely forgot. Like, I don't know. I'm looking at Kiryu type say demo or D or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, demo. Why does that sound familiar?
It's a rhythm game, but I played it a little bit. I played it for a little bit, but I didn't like. It wasn't enough to get. I didn't play enough to like know.
You play the
know,
DS version?
like- No, it was on the phone version.
Oh yeah, the phone version. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a bit yeah, it's a lot to take in. Try out the tangent kind of. Try out the demo for Neo World Ends With You. I think you'll like that better because they made the control scheme a lot more, just friendly.
Oh, which game? Demo or?
No, the demo for the World Ends With Neo. The World Ends With You. It's the new game coming out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
You-
thought you were talking about the another game called Demo.
Oh, I don't know what demo is.
Demo is a rhythm game. It's a phone game.
Ah, okay, my bad.
Oh wow, that's funny because we thought you were talking. Wow, that's funny.
No, yeah, I thought you were talking about the World Ends With You, because there is a phone version
Oh.
of that game.
No. Oh, shut. Wow.
bad, my
Okay.
bad.
Cool. No. It's fine.
funny.
Alright. But I feel like there's a lot of games that made a list where I kind of just went, man, I should have put that on my list, huh?
Mhm.
But I'm happy with how my current list looks, so it's fine. We
Okay.
can
Let me put these guesses on screen real quick.
Okay. Wait, Kigo, did you have top 10 or did you only name like let's have 3 written down?
What?
Like for your list, did you prepare 3 or did you prepare 10 games?
10.
Oh, okay, nice, okay. Last minute as well. Okay.
Oh yeah, heck of a. I was just like, he mentioned like, so yeah, you get your list ready. I was like, wait, what? Oh no, I forgot.
It's okay. You made it. Okay. Alright, I'll just.
Alright, it's gonna
I'll
be
wait
in front
for-
of Crow. I hope you don't mind.
Crow guesses media. Kingdom Hearts. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Kigo guesses Crow 1. Code Vein.
I mean, that's the only thing you mentioned. Okay.
What happened to Elsword and Genshin?
Oh, to toss those on. That's the top 3.
Oh, okay,
Elsword
okay,
and
top
Genshin.
3. Okay, sure. Elsword Genshin. In that order?
Elsword for. No, wait, yeah, Elsword first. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. And that is that. I guess we'll all start. Who wants to start first? And we'll all do our
Okay.
number 10s and then go down.
Okay.
I mean, I can start with mine. Mine's is the most like it's just there and it's done.
Uh-huh.
My number 10 is Left 4 Dead 2.
Really?
okay.
Yeah, that's like one of the first games that I can think of that me and my brothers just kind of played like
yeah.
all
I don't
together.
think you ever talked to me about this, so...
That's before the Meteor Falcon era,
Yeah, okay.
but even the Buster Kigo era.
Oh, yeah, that's
um,
before the Buster Kigo era. You were...
That was a name that I won't say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
Okay.
it. I'm gonna out you.
Wait, Left 4 Dead 2 is. Well, I'm trying to remember which characters is in that game again.
Actually, I would say Left 4 Dead as a whole, but like, gee, how do I even? It's like Lewis, Zoe, Francis, Bill. They're all very like Joe Schmo names.
Mhm.
Okay, so is that the story-based game where you select options and people you'll favor different characters based on the options you select?
Not quite. I know you can just select the, like whatever character I guess you kind of like, but then you just kind of go through a whole campaign as that character.
Mm.
It's like a
Wait,
it's a
is-
zombie
is-
it's like a zombie survival shooter.
Wait, is this the one with Clementine?
No. That's a different game. That's
Oh,
The
okay,
Walking
never
Dead.
mind. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, okay, I remember now. I remember now. I played a bit of that when I was younger.
Yeah, it's a goodie. I think it's a well designed game, and it's one of those things that you can just kind of keep playing. Like even if you already played the level, because every experience is kind of different. So that's why I was at my number 10, because it's like memories, good game design.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Okay. So no one got that right. Anywhere.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I've actually heard you talk about this game like once or twice.
I understand. That's a bygone era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I've actually played Left 4 Dead 2 for a little bit as a kid, and I was gonna buy the game, but I chose not to in the end. Because I was just like, Seems. It was like, it wasn't like, no, I didn't have enough friends to play with, that's why.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this was the main issue. Actually, it reminds me of another game called The Sea.
Deceit?
The seat?
The Sea. I don't. No, not The Sea. Is it called The Sea? What's that game? Dead by Daylight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me of that game.
Wait, they had a crossover with Left 4 Dead at one point.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, one of the characters they put into Dead by Daylight.
What kind of game is that?
Oh.
Dead by Daylight?
Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight. It's kind of like Mafia, except it's like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like Mafia, except one person is the murderer, and then everyone else is
Yeah.
innocent, and the murderer's trying to kill everyone.
That's all you needed to say. I
good.
got you.
Yeah, there's a bit of horror element mixed into it. It's pretty fun. It was fun for a
Mhm.
little bit. A bit scary, but it was funny. It made it less scary knowing that the murderer is your friend.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun.
Okay.
Okay. Should I say my number 10 next?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 10 is Watchdog.
Huh.
Oh,
the first
really?
one. Yeah. Okay. The interesting thing is, I think Watchdog had really bad reviews as well. Like a lot of people didn't like the game.
Yeah.
But I played through the game, so it's one of the few games where I never spoiled it for myself and I actually played the full story before I spoiled it. I literally played it because I found Aiden hot. Cause
Okay. Understand.
okay, my taste in video games is based on how much I like that character. Aside from a few.
Okay.
So yeah, I literally played it because I found Aiden hot, and he's like a 30-something-year-old man. I swear, what the fuck, man. And yeah, but other than that, I don't think that game. There's like a lot of people like say the game's not that good, and it's like not a good game and stuff. They don't really give it the best reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there's a bit of a wild horse over there for that
Okay.
ranking. Yeah. But yeah, that's about all I can say for that game because it was number 10 and I'm just like, meh, whatever, I'm just gonna throw whatever.
Okay.
Something-
Fair.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember
Medium.
about Watch Dogs. I remember seeing the trailer. I was like, "That's cool." And then the game like came out, and all the trailers were bad. I mean, all the reviews were bad. I was like, "Ah, dang, the shame that that game."
I've heard of the bad reviews. I personally only played it because I found the character hot and that's it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
No one got that right. I'm gonna put an X
Okay.
on that. No one got that one right.
It's okay. I didn't expect many people to guess a lot of the stuff I had because
I've
a
never
lot
talked
of
about
it is
yeah.
like I
I've
don't
never
think
heard you
I've
talk
ever-
about
I've
Watch
only-
Dogs ever.
Yeah. I've never mentioned any of these games to you guys, so I was just like, I didn't like it's this one. Yeah, I expected you guys to get the top 3, but the rest I'm just like, yeah, okay, non-existent.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, my number 10 is gonna be Mega Man. He was waiting for it. X4.
Yeah, I should have said X series.
Mega Man X4. I was thinking about the Mega Man franchise. I was just like, it's either between Mega Man Battle Network 6 or X4, and I just went with X4 just because I have purchased this game at least like I first played this game on emulator, and then I purchased it on no, I'm wrong. I never played it on an emulator. I first purchased it on PS3 to try it out, and I was just like, I love this game because I love playing as Zero. And then I got it on like PS2 with the whole Mega Man X collection, and then I just recently got it on my Switch because it was like the first 4 Mega Man X games were there for like $10, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm gonna play Mega Man X4 again. And
Oh my goodness.
every single time I play X4, I just love it. Like, just playing as I've never played Mega Man X4 as Mega Man. I've only played as Zero. But like,
Fair enough.
yeah. I literally every single time I play Mega Man X4, I'm just like, all right, I'm playing as Zero, and I just go through all the bosses in like the exact same order, and I just beat the whole game in like 1 to 3 sittings, and it's just a blast every time. I love it so much. Just like playing as Zero in that game, the sword feels great. All of his super moves feel great. The Shippu Jinrai, the Rienjaku, like all that stuff, man. I just love it. Like the game is so solid. All the boss fights are great. And it's still like the last 2 final boss fights with Sigma are still difficult too, and it still gets me sometimes. But it's just every time I play it, I just have fun. I'm just like, damn, this is a good game.
Yeah, I've never heard this game before. I would definitely not have guessed any of this.
Yeah. I'm
No.
sure Kiko's at a 50-50 in his brain for Mega Man.
No, I need to ask a question. As I have a realization,
Uh-huh.
it just hit me like a rock. Can I
Okay.
change? No, not really change one of my answers, but change the number entry
That's
from the
fine.
game.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I want to change Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy X.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll let you do that.
Like I just, as you were describing the enthusiasm that you were describing that with, I had flashbacks to you just praising the heck out of Final Fantasy X.
Okay. 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 So that's Kiko gets Meteor. So you're gonna change that
Yeah.
to 10. FF10.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, fair dinkum. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like, yeah, this is like my mega. So like the way I kind of did my list, I was just like, what series do I like, and then what's my favorite game in that series? So I was just like, I like Mega Man. What's my favorite Mega Man game? And I was like, okay, X4.
Ah, okay, fair. Yeah. I did something similar, and I tried to add for my list. I tried to include only one from each franchise, but sometimes look, they're just like the franchise just pops off with some games. You know, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
help but include multiple than one. So I don't know, maybe you could include more than one.
All right.
Okay, number 9.
So Kiko's number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2.
Fuck! I can't live forget that game. Oh my gosh! How did I forget? Oh, I'm frustrated. How did I forget? Yeah, you can talk about the game.
Second time I've ever heard Media swear.
Dang it! I'm so bad with myself. That should have been so obvious. I'm so
That's the
mad.
one Dragon Ball Z game that anytime one comes
Yeah.
out, I'm like, why is it not like Raging Blast 2?
Dang it! Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2 takes the Budokai Tenkaichi formula and then just perfects it. It perfects the looks to the game, and it has just the right amount of characters where there's not too many and there's not too little, and there's a representation for just for what I just maybe not Dragon Ball, but definitely for like Z and some what if. They have what if characters. They have freaking Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Like that's stuff that we've never seen. Yeah, so like, and then they have Haichi Jack, which is like what we would never even know about if that game didn't exist. So definitely, and like all of the times that me and my friend Alex would play that game, like that's the reason why I like Goten so much, because I just somehow knew his raging combo like out of like just sheer like this character fits in my hands. So I just have so many good memories of just like we would just like when we were playing online, we would just make up our own scenarios where characters like go Super Saiyan and fight each other. It was just a lot of like good memories, and it's overall like I think one of the best Dragon Ball Z games.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
Like Fighters is fun, but it's got nothing on Raging Blast in my opinion.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I would not have guessed that. I don't even. You guys are gonna name these games. I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Don't worry, it's fine.
I should have. I'm so disappointed with myself. That was so obvious. That was so freaking obvious. I'm so mad at myself.
You said for that one, you said FPS shooter, so one of the FPS games.
No, I'm like actually, nah, I'm dumb because now I'm thinking now, and I'm just like, why didn't I think of this too? But yeah, whatever. I already made my bed. I got lay in it. I already made that.
Okay. Alright. So, can I say my number 9?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. My number 9 is Skyrim, actually.
Huh.
I should have made if I thought in my same line, I think I would have got to Skyrim eventually, but I just didn't. Yeah, think of it.
Yeah. Okay. So Skyrim was I played it back in 2012. It was like 2011 Game of the Year, and a lot of this was one of the games where the guy friends in high school told me to play it and got me into it.
Yeah.
Skyrim is it's like literally the only game out of the Elder Scrolls series franchise that I've played, and that's so my knowledge of the Elder Scrolls series is literally Skyrim. That's it. That's as much as it. And that's the reason I put it at number 9 is because I actually really enjoyed the gameplay of Skyrim a lot. Like, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun going through the main story, and then it was like, I guess in a way, it's like my second. Well, I wouldn't call it an MMO, but it is an RPG game, and it has like some aspects of MMO that's like similar to, like MMOs and stuff. like gearing up your characters, picking a class you want to play, and building up that class, etc., whatnot. But yeah, that's the reason I put it at number 9. That's literally all I put. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So you said Skyrim, right?
Skyrim, yeah, number 9 is Skyrim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah,
fact:
Skyrim's a fun one,
my brother works for the company that made that game.
What? Bethesda Games?
Yep.
Oh shit! Dang, that's cool.
Get all the free releases. Huh?
There's
I'm
a
back.
city near you guys called Bethesda, I think, right?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I swear. Unless I'm tripping.
No. Well, technically he works for ZeniMax, but
Oh yeah. I was
They're like
when I was using the bathroom, I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if he was gonna bring that up.
of course I always like to brag that my brother makes video games.
Yeah, he does the
like-
some art, right?
Yeah. He works on the MMO game.
Ah, okay.
But yeah. That's all I got to
Cool.
say.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Dang. Man. Video game developing would have been like my dream job.
It's fun. It could be fun. It's hard as heck
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah. But no, maybe who knows? Maybe in the future I'll look into those design aspects. Considering.
Okay.
Maybe closer than you think.
Yes. Okay, media's number 9.
Okay.
Wait, we're up to media's
Yeah,
number
my
9.
number 9. All right. So my number 9.
Mighty number 9.
No. So this one's kind of a toss-up, but it's 2 games in the same series. So I put Fire Emblem Three Houses, in brackets, Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright. Yeah, I really like the modern Fire Emblem games. Like the raw, just like turn-based kind of tactical gameplay I always liked when I played the GBA ones, but then they added like Waifu Simulator, and I'm just like, yeah, this game just got so much better. Like,
Waifu Simulator.
like not only can I just play a good RPG, I can also have social links with my waifus. Like, yes, it just got so much better. Yeah, I've played okay. The reason why I put slash Fates here is because I played Fates more, just because I've had that game more and I've been less busy when I played that game. But I'm sure if I played Three Houses more, like the other, I've only done one path. I haven't done Blue Lions or Black Eagles, right? That's what they're called.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't done either of those paths, but I'm sure if I did those paths, that's gonna blow Fates out of the water for me. I just have more memories with Fates because I think I played Fates like 10 times over. Like, I've done the story mode 10 times over. Like, making a new girl my wife, and like, dude, Fates had like great system. You compare anybody with anybody, and like, I just went to town. I just went matchmaker, man, and I just went to town with it. Like, it was so
What the
fun.
heck? You were just shipping characters at that
Yes,
point?
you could do that. Like, you could legit be like, all right, I like you two. As a couple, I'm gonna actually put you two together, and you know, like, that feeling is just good. And they just have a child, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is every shipper's dream. I'm not even a shipper. I don't make fan fiction and ship characters, but I'm sure this is every shipper's dream where they actually get together and have a kid.
Wait, that feels like fan fiction.
Yeah, kinda.
Fan fiction material.
It's a shame that
They got
Three
rid
Houses doesn't delve into it as much as they did in that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, because you beat Golden Deer, right?
Yeah, I beat Golden Deer, so I saw the. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little, well, at the end of the story, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. Also, so wait, Kuro, have you played Three Houses?
No, I've only heard you play it.
Okay,
I'm
so-
never interested in it.
Yeah, so in Three Houses, and in all Fire Emblem games, they always have these social link support conversations, but at the end of the game, it just kind of determines based on the support conversations and how many times they fought with each other, what kind of endings they get, and they'll be like, this character and this character moved in together and lived a happy life doing this, this, and that. This character and this character, etc. And then obviously you as the player character get to pick who you want to be with, and you get a little ending thing, like, that's nice. But yeah, in Fates, they legit get married. You just choose who gets married, and they have a kid.
Wow.
And it's just
Dude.
really good.
Also sounds like Sim Simulator.
Kinda, yeah. It's like
That's
cool anime
cute, okay.
characters. Yeah. No,
Man, I wish I
I think
could
you'd
do
like
that.
Fates. I think you'd like Fates a lot for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could do that for Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Children's only, yes.
Okay.
The Genshin would definitely like jump up like a couple
Yeah.
notches on that
Yeah,
one if
yeah.
you do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, they popped up a little bit with that Hangout event, but they haven't popped up enough
Yeah.
with that.
Genshin, take notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do a dating simulator for like Genshin, for like the 5-star characters, holy crap.
Yeah.
Going to town with that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
People go insane for that. Absolutely insane.
Okay. Alright,
Yep,
moving
yep.
number 8.
Yeah, so Kigo's number 8.
Alright, number 8.
I'm gonna.
Hmm?
I'm just ready to shoot myself in the foot for all these. That I'm just like, son of a gun.
Sonic
Salty
Generations.
I'm shooting myself in the foot for that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Not as hard as Raising Blast, but I'm like, how did I not think of a Sonic game?
I remember that's how this whole friendship started.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Sonic Love either.
Yeah, I
Well, actually,
know.
really, it was Yu-Gi-Oh, but
Yeah.
Medium size sad. You can hear the sadness in
I'm
his
just
voice.
like, I'm just disappointed in myself that I just remember.
Oh no.
Generations
So
is a
Sonic
good game, though.
Generations. Probably again best Sonic game hands
sure.
down. Like adventure is cool and all, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
boost formula like mastered and perfected in Generations.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Like it's hard to think with Sonic games and the boost formula that there'd be like involved level design,
Mhm.
but there is involved level design in Generations.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's
no,
not
Generations
just
is really
hold
deep,
down a button.
yeah.
Like Sonic at its worst is Forces, and Sonic at its best is Generations.
Yep, I agree.
No.
Well, at least modern Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Like my literally my
yeah.
only complaint about Sonic Generations is that it's short. Like you're done with that game in like
it's
less than
dummy
4
short.
hours. Like,
Yeah.
but like that's a
Honestly-
good compliment. Where the only compliment is you want more of the game.
Honestly, I think that they didn't. I don't think they thought Generations was gonna pop off the way it did.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And I mean, that's really all I can say about Generations.
Yeah, no, it's just
I like it for
The
a
best
very
Sonic
simple
game. It's just the best Sonic game.
Yeah. Oh crap. Okay, I'm actually in a birth mode right now.
Oh, okay,
What
okay.
the heck?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so dumb. But I am listening. I just don't know these games. I can't. There's not much. I can't really comment on them
That's
because
fine,
I've
that's
never played.
fine.
I've never heard of them before. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like. Yeah. I think our taste in video games are like so different
Mhm.
compared to one another.
Well, me
Yeah.
and Kigo's are somewhat similar, but even then, I'm just like Left 4 Dead. I would never.
Oh
it's just
yeah.
that
Okay.
game
Fair.
then.
Fair. Yeah. It seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, first time. Okay. And then I think my number 8. So my number 8 is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I never in a million years would have guessed that.
Really? I feel like I mentioned it to you before. Well, if I did mention it and if you did remember it, then it'd be like holy shit. That it'd be like amazing memory because I mentioned it one time and it was on stream. So
Okay.
yeah. Main reason for picking this is because I really like the story.
Okay.
I know I said that I played video games because I find characters hot. I don't find Lara Croft hot, okay? Because I don't swing that way. I think I don't know, but it was just like I really enjoyed the story of the game, and it got really. I think it was like one of the first single player games where I was really hooked on the story and I was playing it for the story.
Mhm.
So because of that, I ranked it that high on the list, and also it was pretty fun as well. Yeah. I just remember like I got to the late game, and I just binged the whole game in one sitting because I was just having a lot of fun with it.
Mhm.
It was one of those games like because this was back when my dad used to turn off the internet, so obviously I can't play Elsword when he turns off the internet. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so my only other option was to just play single player games, and that's why I was playing these games.
Okay.
Because yeah, single player games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that one.
Yeah, no, I've never played a Tomb Raider game. I've never really had the desire to. Not to say the series is bad. I'm just like think Tomb Raider. I'm just like, yeah, pass.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Kigo, you got anything to say about Tomb Raider?
Nope.
Okay. My number 8 is another one where I'm just like, I would put like probably a lot of different games in this series here, but I did pick a specific one. So number 8 is Pokemon, just kind of in general. And then I specifically picked Pokemon Y, and let me tell you why. When Pokemon Y came out, dude, that was I feel like that was like a big hit. Like that was a big revelation, just especially for me because that's the first Pokemon game that I owned. Like I played Fire Red on emulator. I played Emerald on emulator. But Pokemon Y, like, dude, me, Kigo, and a bunch of my other friends, we all got Pokemon Y. Do you remember that? Like, we all just got Pokemon Y, and then we were just all playing it a bunch and like talking to each other about like what was going on in the story and all the secrets.
Yep.
Like, and dude, that's the first time I ever made a competitive team too. Like, I made my Steel. Do you remember my Steel team, man? I made the Steel team.
Yep.
Oh, dude, bro, freaking. Choice band Caesar? Man, what is it? Nice Life Orb Metagross. We got Mega, I think I used Mega Aggron for a little bit. Ooh, good stuff. I love that
Wait,
team.
which generation is this again?
It's Pokemon Y, 6?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice one, okay,
Yeah,
alright,
Pokemon Y was when I went in super hard with Pokemon, like, especially with the multiplayer. Like,
Ah,
so
okay,
into that.
okay. I'm like, okay. You know, fair enough.
Yeah, because that was my first Pokemon game where I could actually play it with different people. Because the first one I owned.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I love Mega so much. Like Mega's, I think, was my favorite of the extra systems they've ever made.
Mhm.
Like Mega, Z Move, Gigantamax. I think Mega is still the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Then number 7 is next.
Number 7. Elsword.
Oh.
wait, was I right?
No, you said Genshin.
8! Son of a. Yeah.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Or
What
maybe
did
I'm
I
missing
guess?
one.
No,
Did you guess that?
I there's really,
Crowd never
like,
guessed
there's
Kigo, I don't think.
yeah. I think Kigo is one I didn't know like anything about him. I just
That's
said,
fair. I'm a
yeah.
mystery.
yeah. Actually, just a mystery.
I'll put wrong placement.
Yeah. Based off of my notes here, you think you said Genshin in that spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Elsewhere would be a lot higher up if that one bad event did not happen.
Yeah. You want to talk
Like
about
that
that?
Void.
Go ahead.
Listen, Void Weapon should have come out like months, and I'm talking months after Percocet, because I spent I don't like to spend money on games that often. So the fact that I spent money on reset tickets for Percocet and make sure I literally got it by like I don't know, I can't even think of a phrase for it, but I literally almost did not get Percocet Whip. If it wasn't for me being in what was it, Luxurious Faction,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would have been dunzo with that birth rate. What? I wish it was birth rate. Percocet rate.
You know, you bought tickets. You bought tickets to re-entry.
Oh yeah, I bought tickets to re-enter, and like I would be at school with my Garbaggio laptop and be like, okay, I'm on school Wi-Fi. I gotta do list. Like, she'd be like, dude, you gotta do your math homework. I need to do Percocet because I did not do Percocet today. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, the fact that Void Weapon came out so quick just felt like the biggest middle finger to like a lot of people, not even just me. So I was like, I started playing it less, and then the game's events were like dog poo poo. So then I like just kind of felt like ever since then I haven't really played it as much.
Fair. I think Percocet event was like when I was hiatusing from Elsa for a little bit, so I actually never got the Percocet weapon. So I didn't feel the impact as much. By the time I started playing again, I think properly playing again, Aeronode Gear had just come out, so I could start fresh with everyone else. So I just caught up really quickly because of that.
Yeah. I also tried coming back during Heroics, and that wasn't fun either.
Oh, Heroics was the worst
Aw.
meta. That was the worst.
Yeah, Heroics was stupid.
Yeah, altogether, like every time I tried to come back, it was just not it. And because I didn't play, I missed out on so much meta. I missed out on all this. So it's like Meteor was always like ahead of me a decent amount until I got my Percocet weapon. Then that's when things started to even out.
You were ahead of me
okay,
for like a little bit until I got my plus 11, because you got plus 11 before I did.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. For that, I was like, man, I'm finally at a decent spot where I don't feel inferior. And then Void Weapon, come on, guys, get your Void Weapons. I was like, oh, okay, I'm out. Peace.
Oh yes, there's a lot of grinding to do now, so it makes sense. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Kiryu Anim says, despite writing the forum guide for Percocets, I ended up taking a break from the game by third phase, so no upgraded weapon for me.
Third phase is actually kind of I think phase 2 is
Phase 2 is
I
my
like
favorite.
climbing.
Phase 2 is my favorite. When you snipe him down from the sky.
Yeah. Overall, I think out of all the raids that I've played, I really do like Perk's raid. I think that's a solid gold to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as media
Just
would
fun.
say, that was peak Elsword, I think.
No, I never said
Or,
that.
or like you had a lot. No, you had a lot of fun during the Perkuses update. I think was it?
No, I still think in terms of raids, Rosso's still my favorite.
Ah,
I feel like
okay.
Rosso post Rigomore is my favorite raids.
Wait, why did you want? Why did you?
I-
Wait, why did you?
I don't think it was me you were talking to. I think you're confusing with someone else. I have good memories of Percocet. It's not my favorite.
Oh, okay, fair enough,
Yeah.
fair enough. I think it's just good memories then.
I think Percocet was a
Yeah.
good start to like raids. That's what
Okay.
I think yeah, because it wasn't about like at first it wasn't about killing him. It
Yeah,
was
no,
just
it
doing a
Percocet is
bunch
a
of
glorified timer. The challenge is beating like the other Novas.
Yeah,
Okay,
which was fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or VC.
I mean, at the time I
Use
wasn't
VC, VC.
Veteran Commander. I was Furious Blade at the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or wait,
okay.
Blade Master. at the
Blade
time.
Master, yeah.
Blade Master Kiga. Oh man, I can't imagine that for some reason.
Yeah, Swift Kiga.
I was addicted to speed.
Yeah.
We'll say like that.
Need for speed.
I could just never be fast enough. I was like, can I get faster? Let's sock it. Let's go.
Good thing is, I feel like Elsa nowadays it feels a lot faster than.
Oh yeah. Like gameplay wise, it's
Yeah.
a lot better. I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Increased speed. Yeah. For me, my number 7 was Detroit Become Human. Don't know. if you-
Really?
Yeah. Okay. This is another case of I just really like Connor. I was obsessed with him. He was super cute,
Oh, okay.
and that's why. Yeah. Yeah. I literally okay. The funny thing is, the thing about the Detroit Become Human, there was like three plots going on at the same time. So there's 3 different main characters. I
Yeah.
literally got the game for that one main character. So the other side plot, the other 2 characters, I did not care what happened in that plot. Like
Yeah.
all I cared about is what happened to Connor.
Yeah, Connor, I'm a android sent by Cyberlife.
Yeah, that meme. I even have a poster of Connor in my bedroom back at my
Oh my
other
God.
house. Yeah. I remember I bought this. It's so stupid of me. So I don't have a PS4. What I did is I bought the game for my friend's birthday, and I went to her house and played with her.
Oh my goodness.
No, wow.
Oh my god, I was so stupid back then. So I played it with Angelia and Quarter, and we finished the whole game together, and what we did was, I'd play the Connor parts, and all the other parts, she'd play it. She'd play the other 2 characters' parts. I literally
Yeah.
played it for... Yeah. I just really liked, the story was interesting, and I really liked Connor, and that was literally it. That's basically my whole reasoning for putting this game so high on the list.
Okay. Yeah, I've watched playthroughs of that game, like when it was coming out. I thought it was an interesting watch, but I'm not a fan of the story just overall. I think it's like I think it's a little bit too preachy, like especially at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Okay, yeah,
it's like
I've
yeah,
heard-
we
yeah.
get it, guys. Mistreating people is bad. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like okay, we get it. Like
Yeah, actually, I've seen reviews of it, and I've seen how, like, Detroit Become Human is just, like, it's too similar to the apartheid that happened in, like, you know, how, like, back in the days, old American civil rights and stuff.
yeah.
They said that it's way too similar to that. It's just, like, it feels like the androids are too humanized. They should be more, like, treated like androids, rather than treated like it was, like, the apartheid in the 1970s
Yeah.
apartheid or something. So I'm like, you know, honestly, I agree. Like a lot of these like games that are like not even good, but I just put them on the list because I like playing them.
That's fine. Like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that works for you. It works.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think I like Heavy Rain better.
Yeah.
It's made by the same guy.
Yeah, I think I like Heavy
Yeah.
Rain better because I like the mystery. I like Heavy Rain had like a mystery to it. And I like that.
Yeah, I heard about it, and the only thing I know about Heavy Rain is there was this chase scene, and they
Oh.
failed all the action and ended up being the funniest chasing. And then you just hear the guy wheezing in the background. It's the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
That was
about.
really
Yeah, yeah.
funny. The press X to emancipate part ruined the game. Wait, which part was that? I don't remember that.
That's with
yeah.
the one dude, and he was like, gathered all the androids together to like go against the humans or whatever.
Mhm.
It was I don't know. I could barely remember that game.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think that's vaguely.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What it
I only remember Connor's bit. Oh yeah, actually set free. Okay, I get it now. I kind of get it, but I don't remember there being a press X to man. Oh, because I always played the good ending, so I never played the bad endings of that game. So yeah, of course I don't remember that.
Like at a certain point, that game was just kind of white noise, and I was like, I mean, I already
Yeah,
started
like that
this.
was my
I might
thing.
as
Yeah.
well just
Yeah.
finish this.
Yeah. I just played it because I really I literally put it that high because I just like Connor
Yeah.
so much. Like
That's
his
fair, that's
dynamic with Hank.
Yeah, Connor
I
was a
think
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he's
honestly
cool,
the best. Yeah, the best thing about that game was probably Connor's storyline. The other two were meh. Like the other two is meh. So like
Yeah.
33% of the game was good.
Like what is it? There was a with the lady. There was like the decent kind of reveal where it's just like the little girl was actually an android the whole time. Like
Yeah, but even
that was a
then you
decent
kind of
reveal.
saw that.
Yeah.
No, I feel like you kind of saw that coming anyway.
Oh yeah. I'm
it
just
was
like
kinda
it was
obvious.
it was a decent reveal. Like
Yeah,
it was decent.
I would have liked it better if it was like if she was just a human child.
Oh yeah. I think that would have
and
made a better
yeah,
story.
Yeah,
I agree.
it would have been much more impactful. I think it was stupid that there was a missed opportunity that they didn't do that with that. So I don't
Part
like
of
that.
it definitely feels like that's what they were writing, and it's like, yo, I have the most craziest idea, and then they just like, all right, yeah, we'll do it. That's what it felt like.
Dumb idea. No, they should have made her a human child. Far out, man. Would have been much more impactful. But yeah. So 33. So it's really just the Connor timeline is the best, and that's it.
That's fair.
Yeah. And the other two is just like meh. Yeah. Media 7, number 7.
All right. And with this one, I can confidently say, ladies and gentlemen, we got one correct. Yeah, it's a toss-up for me, but it's between either Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy VII Remake. So Kiko got this right. Kiko got this 100% correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Final Fantasy X, and you said that's number 7. So you got this 100% right.
I put it on my list, but I put it at number 5 because I only knew these 6 games that you played.
Yeah. So, no, I've played Final Fantasy X like a good amount. I love 10. 10's story is great. 10's characters are great. 10's gameplay is great. It's just a fantastic turn-based RPG and my favorite Final Fantasy. I mean, I enjoy 7 Remake a lot, but I just haven't finished it yet, and the game itself is just not complete because this is like part 1. Have I played 10 too? I have 10 too. I've never played it, just because I haven't had time. But I've played 10. I think at least 3 times over. I played 10. Just like with Mega Man X4. Every time I play 10, I'm just like, this game's great. Like I love this game. Like it's just so good. The only bad part about 10 is that you can't skip the cutscenes for some reason. This game has had like 7 remasters, and you can never skip the cutscenes.
Wait,
yeah.
number 10. Which main character is that?
That's Titus. He has the blonde hair and the water sword.
Ha ha
Ha ha! That's the meme.
What?
Ha ha
What?
ha ha! You probably heard that meme before.
Yeah. Okay. I just know the only thing I know about Final Fantasy is that their music is really good, and I had a
Yeah.
time where a friend wanted me to play Lightning Returns on violin. The thing is, there was never a music sheet online, and I had to try and transpose it myself and just like write the notes based on what I hear. But I never finished it. I got C's, and I never actually did the cover because I was meant to do the cover and post it on YouTube. I never did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 also has my favorite battle system because Z Money's talking about X2. I mean, Final Fantasy X too. I've played. No. The reason why I didn't want to try 10 too is because it has ATB. I don't mind ATB. I played it in a couple other Final Fantasies, but I prefer 10's battle system because 10 is turn-based and you can see the move order on the side of the screen. I love that a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. For
Hardys is
me,
shocked.
okay.
Hello, Hardys.
I actually. Hardys. Don't get carried away. I actually don't like turn-based games, and that's part of the reason why Neko could never get into the Final Fantasy series. But the only time I like turn-based games is if it's a Pokemon game. I don't know. I just like Pokemon so much.
You would probably like 7R, probably.
Oh,
'Cause I
7,
feel-
yeah.
Because I feel you'll like
okay.
Sephiroth, you'll like Cloud, and then I think the gameplay will be good enough that you would enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah. Because I actually wanted to get Final Fantasy VII Remake, but because I watched you play it and kind of spoiled it for myself, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna appreciate media playing the game.
That's
and
fine,
maybe
yeah.
I won't get the game
Yeah.
because you know how I think it's PS4 exclusive, and I don't have
Until
PS4.
until it's out on PC.
Yeah.
It's still not out
Yeah,
on PC. I don't
and-
know why it's not out yet.
Yeah, and I feel like by then so much of the story is gonna be spoiled for me, and I'm just like, maybe I'll just enjoy watching media play it, and then that's it. And yeah, because I'm a bit reluctant when it comes to buying video games because my biggest fear is always getting a video game and not playing it or not finishing. Yeah.
That's fair.
So yeah, because I have so many video games that I just have not played right now. It's like so many Assassin's Creed games still need to get through. Yeah.
Yeah. 10 is if you do ever want to pick up a Final Fantasy game and you want it to be turn-based, 10 is great. 10 is just like I think the only complaint I've ever heard people complain about 10 is like the main character can be a bit whiny. He can be sometimes, but it's not a big issue to me just because the overarching story is really good. Yeah, so good. Final Fantasy 10 is so good. I love it. I'm gonna have to play it again. Like I'm kind of getting a little bit of an itch. I have to play it again. 10's so good.
Alright, time to play it on stream.
Okay. Yeah, anything else you guys want to say about Final Fantasy? I don't know if this is the last Final Fantasy game mentioned or not, but Kiki, you want to say anything?
Nah, I feel like everything's kind of been said about Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just get into one of the honorable mentions.
Yeah, sure.
So Final Fantasy 15 is on there.
In your honorable mention? Okay, yeah.
Because that's the first Final Fantasy game that I've owned.
Okay, yeah, 10 was my first, so that's yeah.
So yeah, I owned 15 for the first time. I was super hyped for it. I really like Noctis's character design, like the whole brothers on a journey. I mean, I guess I have 3 older brothers, so I guess that's why.
With Noctis, right?
Yeah, FF15.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I played a bit of that on my friend's PS4, the same friend I told you about, but Detroit. We used to always go to each other's houses, and I just play on her PS4. And she had Final Fantasy 15, and I actually wanted to play that game because I actually like Noctis a lot, and the fact that it wasn't a turn-based game, and I really wanted to play it, but I just never played it.
Yeah, I say Noctis and the Bros are the best part of that game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I got spoiled the ending though, and yeah, I spoiled the ending because of that.
Someone unintentionally spoiled the ending for me at school.
Oh no!
I remember Kigo looking at me and then looking at him, and then he just putting his hands on his head. So he was just like, "Dang it! I can't believe you heard that."
That sounds funny.
Yeah, I remember I was just like,
like there's nothing you could do to stop it. It already got spoiled and it was done.
I was hoping you checked out or something. I was like, please tell me you checked out.
No, I heard it.
What did he spoil by accident?
Oh, it's the ending. Like what
ending.
happened at the end?
Okay, yeah. I feel like if I didn't know about the ending and people just told me, dude, you need to play it, the ending's so sad, I would have been like, okay, I'll buy it. But because I know what happened at the end,
it's funny too. When I play 15, I actually messed up the ending because I'll say this part real quick. There's a photo feature in the game where you can save photos of your journey, and the ending is just like Noctis picks one final photo to be with him. I didn't save any of the photos because I thought it would save to my PS4. So the only picture I had is a picture of just Noctis being cool. So the ending implies Noctis was just like, all right, we went on these great adventures, but here's a picture of me that I'm gonna save.
That sounds funny.
See, I actually played through that ending like as it was intended.
Yeah.
And like, so I think it was just me and the gang, in a group picture. So I don't know, man. That ending, I don't cry at video game endings. I've never. That's like the first time I was just like, what are these? Are these tears?
Yeah. Dude, I can feel the pain. Like, even if I don't know the characters and knowing the ending, I'll just be like, are you serious? What the fuck? That would hurt me so much.
Yeah, no,
15 and like, I can't think of many games besides like Persona games that I'm like, this cast is my family.
Yeah.
It was insane how well written those characters were. Too bad the gameplay was garbage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Alright. Moving on though, I think we're in number 6 now. Yeah, number 6. Number 6.
Another game I'm probably gonna be like, I'm such an idiot for not thinking of this.
Hades.
Oh really? Okay. No, I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay.
Yeah, Hades, man, that was just like a great experience. I have just like a more recent, more recent game that I'm like, holy moly, this is just good. The writing's good, the gameplay's good, the art's good.
Yeah,
Why is it not an art book?
Yeah, I don't know.
Music's
Never
good
heard of
like,
this game.
I mean, they said that they were like, oh, well, we're flattered you guys want it, but we don't have any plans to do that. And I'm like, get on it.
Yeah, Hades is a what are those type of games called? Roguelike.
Roguelike?
Yeah, they're roguelike. So pretty much you play through just like a set amount of maps, and it's just RNG items that you get different builds for.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I feel like I've seen someone stream this in a Discord server. Was it
Probably me.
you, Media?
Yeah, it's probably me.
Or was it?
Yeah, back when I
it
first got the
probably
game, I was
yeah.
streaming it a lot on the Discord servers and stuff.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember seeing it there. Yeah, you playing
Yeah,
it.
it was about it has like Greek gods in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I like Greek mythology too. That's good stuff.
Oh. Wait, did you play God of War then?
Kind of. I didn't have a PlayStation at the time, so it was a lot of just
okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've watched a lot of God of War playthroughs. I played it once on the PS2. Not my cup of tea, honestly. I thought I would enjoy the gameplay, and not my cup of tea.
I think I played the
God of War
PS2
seems-
one a little bit.
Mm-mm.
God of War seems like a game I'd enjoy, but I don't have a PS4. Can't play it. Goddamn, why are there so many PS4 exclusives?
PS4
just-
exclusive. Buy your
I've just told myself, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to play this PS4 game, so I'm just gonna watch other people play and enjoy it from their end.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add for Hades, Kiko?
No, not really. I feel like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna spoil this now. Hades is not on my list. Hades is super good though. That's like,
Oh.
I think I've only played a handful of roguelikes. That's definitely my favorite roguelike. Like, the game feels so good to play. There's a lot of cool builds you can do. And like Kiko was saying, the story is great. All the characters are fantastic.
Now,
Okay.
I will say this. I put Hades there during my like sprint of I need to put games on a list.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So maybe if you thought longer, it might not be here. It might be an honorable
oh
mention.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
you
fair.
said Sunshine. I'll give you that because I completely forgot about Sunshine, even
Oh,
though I looked
damn
up
it.
at my all
Okay.
stars.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess kind of spoiled that it's not on the list.
Dang,
But
man, I got that wrong. This stuff's not
I'll
gonna be
give
there.
you it though. I'll give you it though because I just didn't even think about it. Like if I wasn't in a rush, Hades probably wouldn't be there. Sunshine probably would.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Alright, for me, my number 6, or actually has been mentioned before already on someone else's list. I don't know if you
Alright.
guys want to take a guess. I don't know if you guys want to take a guess.
Is
Honest?
mentioned? Wait, it was mentioned on someone else's list?
Yes.
Pokemon Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like so surprised when you said Pokemon. I'm like, oh, okay, because like
Wait,
maybe there's a part of it.
did I not put Pokemon for my guesses for you? Wow, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I didn't put Pokemon.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put Pokemon down.
Yeah, I
as well.
just must have my mind just wasn't there, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. Pokemon Y is the Pokemon game where you can fly on Latios and Latios, right? Latios
No,
and
that's
Latios.
Pokemon
Omega
Omega Ruby.
being Alpha Sapphire.
Shit! Oh
Sapphire.
crap! Oh fuck! I should have put. Oh, okay, I like Omega Ruby. Oh, actually no, I think I like Pokemon Y more than Pokemon Omega.
I can put a
Ruby?
slash, it's fine. I've done a couple of those.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cause yeah. So Pokemon Y was I think I really enjoyed the story because it's a new story, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, it's
Or
a new
they're all
story. I
decent.
really enjoyed the story. Actually, both Pokemon Y and Pokemon Omega Ruby. Omega Ruby, yeah. I really enjoyed both the story because I really like the Rayquaza story in the Pokemon Ruby.
Yeah. Delta
And then
episode.
Pokemon Y, I like. There's a new story. I like that as well. And I just remember I replayed. It wasn't really easy. Okay, it was really easy Pokemon game because of
Yeah.
that. I think they introduced the EXP share function to the whole party in that game. They made the game so much more easier, and I guess I just really enjoyed playing an easy game. Yeah. So I replayed Pokemon Y a lot because of Mega Evolution as well. I just wanted to get all the starter Pokemon. Oh yeah, because you could get the Fire Red starters. You could get Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, and I love those. I freaking loved my Charizard. So
Oh, you and Kigo both. He has his old
Yeah.
Charizard from his old game.
Oh yeah, I have my Charizard from freaking Fire Red.
yeah, I think that okay. So my Charizard in Pokemon Y was actually the first Pokemon I've ever grinded to level 100 myself because I've never actually I've never really properly played a Pokemon game before then. The last Pokemon Diamond game I had was pre-owned and it had level 100 Rayquaza, Dialga, and Giratina on it, and I'm just like, okay, didn't need to do anything. Good God, the best thing they've done with that EXP share, it makes the game so much easier. But I don't know how to feel about that because I feel like Pokemon needs a hard mode.
Yeah,
or
they need a
something.
hard mode. Yeah, that's
For
Yeah.
sure, 100%.
Yeah, it needs a bit of that replayability. Yeah.
Why does the 8th gym leader have 4 Pokemon? Like, what?
Freaking Yeah, I just remember replaying. So what I did in Pokemon Y was I kept trading to myself, and then I just saved all my favorite Pokemon. I just kept replaying the game over and over again to collect more Pokemon. Yeah, that's why. So yeah.
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 Yeah, Pokemon Y.
Pokemon
Yeah,
Y.
Pokemon Y was great. That was a great
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was so fun. Loved it. So yeah, that's about it for that one.
Okay.
Number 6 for me. Yep.
That's a good one. All right. Number 6 for me. This is here. I'll get you guys get a kind of second guess here. It's on both of your guys' list. My number 6.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody got the correct placement. Yeah.
I think
No one got the correct placement, but it's both on your guys' list.
I think
Or number 6?
Yeah, number 6.
I think it's The World Ends with
Yeah,
You.
probably The World Ends with You.
Yep. Yeah, it's The World Ends with You.
Yeah.
Another game. A constant theme with my favorite games is games I've played more than once. I played The World Ends with You on emulator first. It was hard to grasp, but I eventually got the hang. The gameplay is really hard to grasp on the DS, but once you get it, you like get it really well, and it's really fun to play. And I played it on mobile twice. I just recently finished a playthrough. It's really freaking good. Like the gameplay is so unique. The World Ends with You uses literally every single part of the DS. Like the touch, like you literally have to play on 2 screens. Like you'll play one character on the bottom screen, and you'll play the top character with the D-pad or the face buttons.
Oh.
And like you need to like do the touch screen thing. You need to use the rumble. You need to use the speaker. Like you need to click with the stylus. You need to drag with the stylus. You need to make shapes with the stylus, and it's all like kind of transposed into these different like RPG moves, like slashing and throwing fireballs and like electricity and things like that. And it's just so intuitive and good. And the story is so good. It's so fantastic. Like all the characters are great, and the story has like a really good mystery to it. And like that game, like it's so crazy. That game came in a time in my life where like I was pretty much just like the main character Neku. Like he in the beginning of the game, he's just like straight up like soft emo kid, doesn't care about anybody, keeps his headphones on, doesn't talk to anybody. Like that was like I resonated with that, and I was like, yo, this character's like me. And then as he goes to the game, he's just like, oh wait, people are cool, and like I should actually talk to people and hang out with people more. And then even I myself was just like, maybe I should do that too and take to his example. So, like it was actually came to a big part of my life. And it's 15 years now. They finally made a sequel. I've literally been waiting 15 years for a World Ends with You sequel, and it's finally coming out. It's finally coming out, and I'm so excited for it. And the game looks really good too. If you guys have a PS4 or a Switch, you can try the demo out for Neo World Ends with You. Highly recommend trying it, even if you haven't played the first game. I think you can jump into it perfectly fine. Yeah, it's great. I'm hyped for the remake. I love playing that game. Yeah, it's real quick to get that mobile game. I did not pay any real money. I downloaded an app called like Google Surveys, and they would like give you like some survey. It's kind of like Elsword's like Peanut Labs or whatever, where they give you a little bit of money and you do these surveys. Yeah. I think it took me like 6 months to earn up $20 or something.
Oh my god!
To get that game in the Play Store. Yeah.
You did what my cousin did for Elsa. My cousin did all the surveys and got enough catering to buy the wedding pack.
Oh yeah. That's what I did with The World Ends with You, and then because I played it before on DS, so I wasn't too pressed about it. But I was just like, you know what, I want to support the people who made this game, so I want to buy it at least once. Yeah, but yeah, World Ends with You. It's so good. I love it so much.
Vouch, The World Ends with You. I mean, I didn't play it myself.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy. I mean, since I had to do all that acting for Neku, I kind of was just like, man, I really do like this Neku guy. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I never heard of the game until I met Meteor, honestly.
Yeah, it's so... Because I think with Nomura, like, people just know him for Kingdom Hearts. Like, Kingdom Hearts. And nobody talks about The World Ends with You. But I think story-wise, The World Ends with You blows Kingdom Hearts out of the water at any point. For sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, no, that story is so good.
Freezing over? What the?
That story is so good. Like, I love Kingdom Hearts, and I like the story enough, but The World Ends with You's story is actually, like, quality storytelling. Like, actually
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That is, like, some of, like, Nomura at his best, where he plans something out from the beginning. Doesn't really go at it as it's like, I guess I'll do this. Yeah. I'll retro write that.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, it's number 6, so it's like it's not my favorite, but I still love it a lot.
Where did I put that?
Number top five are gonna be
You put The World Ends With You on
Number 9.
number 9. So yeah, you were a little bit far. Crow put it. Let me see. Crow put it 3. She was a little bit far too. Yeah.
I didn't know any other games.
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about it a lot because the sequel's coming out, so that's probably why you put it at number 3. But
Yeah. I didn't know Meteor was a Fire Emblem 3 guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I played. We talked about Fire Emblem earlier. I've played Sacred Stones, the other GBA game, Fates, and oh wait, Three Houses. Yeah, Three Houses.
Yeah, he was
Because
talking. I think it was when he got his Switch. I think one of the first few games he
Yeah,
played
it was
were
Smash and Fire Emblem. Smash and Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Moving on to our top 5s now.
Top
Number
5.
Yeah, this is the cream of the crop right here.
Alright. So it's Fire Emblem.
Okay.
Which
Um,
in general?
you see, it's hard to pick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I think Three Houses kind of like brings that gameplay to like to a nice T. It just misses a lot of the it just misses some of the waifu marks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess 9 for this one. But yeah, keep going.
It's funny because I was gonna put Genshin in that spot. Okay,
Really?
well, I guess you guys know Genshin not on that list.
It's
I was
not.
gonna put Genshin's not
Okay,
because
okay.
Genshin has yet to really just grab me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I like it because I guess I'm not even talking about Fire because we already talked about that earlier. Genshin is like I like it because Zhao is cool.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
Zhongli is cool.
Okay. Yes.
But you haven't found your wife. I feel like you haven't found your waifu yet.
Sucrose, listen, as much as I really do love my Sucrose, she's not the one that anchors me down to that game. That makes you say, you know what, I need to play this game all the time.
That's
I feel
fair.
like I don't know. I just feel like the Murata, the Archon god, the Fire Archon god, Murata Pyro. I don't know. I just have a feeling that Kiga might like her. I don't know though.
Maybe.
Just because Kiga likes Elysis.
Oh,
Well,
fair.
we'll see. We'll see what
Murata.
happens.
Muratas
I mean-
are known to be red-haired girls, so.
We'll see what happens because we also got the Archon of Inazuma coming out, so we don't know what's gonna happen with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Have you seen like?
Yeah, I sent
Any
the
spoilers?
Vaguely, I look, but I don't process because I like to get the full experience when things come out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Kiga thinks of her. Yeah.
We'll see. I'll stream it if it goes.
But yeah, in regards to Fire Emblem, the only thing I know about Fire Emblem is there was this one time where it was just like the heroes from different eras came together and you played the twins. It's kind of like Genshin Impact.
Oh, that's the Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh yeah, that one. I actually was kind of curious to check that. I kind of wanted to play that one because they had Marth. Wait, was Ike in it?
Probably.
Probably, yeah, it's a popular one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember just all the pretty boys that I liked are in it. Like, I was low key fangirling over Chrome for a little bit. I'm like, yo,
Chrome's cool,
Chrome
yeah.
kind of cute, yeah.
You can couple him with yourself in that game in Awakening.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Awakening also has the marriage system, but I never played it.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. Okay, I feel like if I ever go on a long road trip or something again, and I need a game, I might get that game. I might.
Yeah, I think you would like Three Houses a lot.
Yeah, Three Houses and maybe the Dynasty Warriors one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't like Dynasty Warriors games. That's why I never picked that one up or the Zelda one.
And that's why I don't like the Zelda one.
Oh yeah, I wanted to play that Zelda one as well, but the thing is, it's just because I worried that I buy video games and I never play them, especially console games, because I go and play these free-to-play games like Genshin and Elsword instead. Three Houses is surprisingly good for a road trip. I feel like a lot of single-player games are just they make the road trip the experience.
Yeah. The Switch is great for that.
Yeah. This is why I love the Switch so much. So versatile. Just bring it everywhere. Bought the game to my Japan road trip and it really worked. Yeah. I played Breath of the Wild on my trip to China 2 years ago. Something. It was fun. Okay. Wait, Kiko. Sorry, I interrupted you. Did you want to say more about Fire Emblem Three Houses?
No, we already talked about Fire Emblem for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I talked about it earlier.
Okay. So my number 5 then. What did Media guess number 5? Oh, okay, Breath of the Wild. Okay, my number 5 is actually Pokemon Colosseum.
Oh, if I thought harder, maybe I would have thought of that.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
mentioned that.
Okay. My biggest regret ever was trading my Wii for a Wii U. Because me thinking, oh, Smash 4, I gotta get the Wii U 8-player Smash, come on, I wanna play with more friends. Biggest regret ever, because as soon as I changed it, like, they announced Switch, and I'm like, fuck. And because I switched to Wii U, the GameCube games are now not compatible with the Wii U. So I can't play these GameCube games anymore that I used to just binge over and over. I used to repeat, just play over and over again. Pokemon, remember Pokemon Coliseum? It uses Johto and Hoenn Pokemon. The starters are, I think, Johto starters, because it's Quilava, Bayleaf, and Croconaw for the
Okay.
starters. And I remember always picking either Bayleaf or Quilava because I like them, and I like Quilava's dig. And then the legendary Pokemon you could catch were Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. And I really liked them as well, so I was really happy about that. I think the one thing I didn't like about the game, it felt like it was a section of another game, and it felt like it was incomplete in a way, because in the beginning trailer of the game, you'd see Groudon and Kyogre, but you'd never see them in the game. So like it gives you the idea, because it's part of a series. It's like that other game, Pokemon XD or something.
Yeah, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Yeah. So I don't know if Coliseum is a prequel or sequel to that, or it happens before or after that game. But they've got the same. They're pretty much in the same timeline.
Okay.
Where and universe where there's shadow Pokemons, and because there's also shadow Pokemons in Pokemon Coliseum, and that's the whole gimmick of that timeline is shadow Pokemon. So I think in Pokemon XD you start with an Eevee. I don't know if you can evolve this Eevee. In Pokemon Coliseum, you start with Espeon and Umbreon, and I was like, that's really cool as well. Yeah. Pokemon Coliseum is all doubles matches as well. There's no singles. Yeah. Yeah, so that was just my favorite childhood Pokemon game, and I just used to constantly replay it, and I think I do this thing where every playthrough, there's a training thing where there's 10 stages, and each stage has 10 trainers you fight. And what happened was, every time I play through it, I always go through the 100 battles before I continue on with the story, because I want to be like decked out before I want to level grind. I want my Pokemon to be as strong as they can be before I continue on with the storyline, so I can just clean sweep everyone I fight.
Okay.
So that's what I'd use to always do every time I replay the game. But yeah, it's fun. Yeah, childhood game favorite one because of that, and that's why I put it on top 5.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Meteor, you're number 5.
Okay, so my number 5. Let me look at it.
Wait, sorry. I blinked for a minute. I was gonna say I didn't experience Coliseum, but that's like Coliseum. That's
the GameCube one. I never had a GameCube.
That's like Gale of Darkness is the one that I'm thinking of, because I think I still have that.
Because they're in the same timeline. I don't know if Coliseum is a prequel or sequel or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think Coliseum comes after XD. I think.
Maybe.
Timeline wise, I don't know. Because in Coliseum they've already established the existence of Shadow Pokemon.
Okay.
And XD was kind of like the creation of Shadow Pokemon, I think. Something like that.
Maybe. I mean, I never got past like the intro of that game, so.
Okay. The storyline of Coliseum is very linear. It feels like very close. It's not open world, obviously, but I liked it. I was a kid. I was just having fun. Also because animation's really cool in Coliseum.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Meteor's number 5.
Okay, so my number 5, it's another one on both of your guys' lists, but nobody got the placement correct. Because I think it's surprisingly lower than I guess people assumed.
Wait, it's Elsword?
No. Okay, you want to take a final guess?
He said no. You said we put it lower.
I think it's surprisingly lower than you guys assumed.
Kingdom Hearts 2?
No.
Oh.
No, it's it's Genshin. It's Genshin.
I was about to say who is this?
No, yeah, it's Genshin Impact. I like Genshin, and I play it a lot because I have the goal of gaining, gaining enough Primo to get, Raiden Shogun. But, kind of like with Kigo, but to a lesser extent. Like I don't feel like I'm fully invested into the game yet, as I am like with Elsword or whatever. For example, just because I still have that goal of like wanting this character, and I haven't had this character yet. Like Zhongli helped a lot, and definitely Zhongli helped to be like for me to be attached to the game. But I'm not fully attached with Genshin like I am Elsword, like just because I'm waiting for Raiden to come out. And just in general, I don't feel I feel like Genshin, it's still in its early stages, and I want to see like more of what it can do. Like if Genshin would have like a raid, for example, I think that'd be fun. Just because like the things that I do in Genshin nowadays are just play the occasional event and like grind for artifacts, and I hate grinding for artifacts. So
actually,
I enjoyed it a lot, but I don't think it's there yet.
Yeah, I think this is I actually put Genshin number 6 for you on my list.
Yeah, you were close.
Yeah, so this is the reason why. Yeah, I put Genshin on the lower end because I felt like this is exactly what you'd feel with Genshin, where you just enjoy the characters.
I enjoy it a decent amount. It's just not there yet. I think the game is just so early in my life that, again, a lot of these games that I have here are games that I play multiple times. But I don't think Genshin's up to that point yet.
With these games. Yeah.
I don't think Genshin's up to that point yet.
Yeah. I think I agree because I think Zhongli is definitely. I was looking for that character to get me into Genshin pretty much, and then I think they teased Zhongli as a leaked character, and I'm like, holy shit! Wait, this man kind of fine. He's got that raven voice, gold eyes, black hair. Okay, and then I've kind of just been simping for him ever since. Like even recently, I've kind of just reignited my simping for him. I think if I didn't like Zhongli, I definitely would not have liked Child, because the whole reason I like Child is because I ship him with Zhongli, and I'm really liking Child because of his relation to Zhongli. So I'm just simping.
Yeah. For me, like Zhongli helped. Like Zhongli is my boy, and it helped. But I need a waifu in this type of game. You know, I need a waifu. Like I have characters that come close. Like Fischl comes close. Like who else can I think of off the top of my head? Fischl's like actually the Fischl's like the only one I can think of. Where it's just like Fischl's cute, and I like her shtick whenever she breaks the shtick. But like that's not my waifu. I just like Fischl a lot. And Beidou. Beidou is great. Like I like her personality. She's cool, but she's not my waifu. Ningguang's the same. Where Ningguang's cool. I like her design. But that's not my waifu. Yeah.
Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because the other difference about Genshin and Elsword is Elsword, you can invest into a character, you can enjoy the character gameplay, so you don't need them to just be good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whereas Genshin, I feel like there's not much, like you have to play multiple characters, so you can't really invest all your time into one character, and even if you do, their gameplay can get a bit linear and
get that too. Genshin's gameplay is decently linear.
Yeah,
until you like,
sheesh, man.
Until you do Abyss stuff, then it gets a little bit more in depth.
Yeah.
Like Zhongli, Zhao meta is ult, hold the click button.
yeah.
Jump.
Selfish thing is meta.
Yeah, plunge, hold, click.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I feel like because like I think it is ultimately a phone game still designed for phones.
True.
Yeah, I think I need to remind myself of that more often, because I see it as a PC game, but you're right, it is a phone game at the end of the day.
Yeah, they do consider. I feel like the part of the reason why the Golden Apple Archipelago Islands aren't permanent is because they don't want to make this game get too big in file for the phone, for people who play on phone. I think some people say that the phone aspect, the Genshin being a phone game, is actually what's holding the game back a little bit as well.
You know, it's so funny. It's holding it back, but it's giving it so much profit.
Exactly.
The profit for the mobile market, I'm sure, more than doubles the PC market. I'm sure.
Yeah. Especially in Asian countries like Japan, where mobile games is actually more prominent than PC games, it like blows up over there, and that's where like income comes, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Racking it up. Okay. Anyways, if not rambling about Genshin. Let's move on to number 4. Everyone's number 4s.
Number 4. And I guess I can kind of give this one to you.
Okay.
It's Pokemon Emerald.
Okay, yeah. I put Pokemon Fire Red. I was in the correct generation.
Yeah. Emerald, I just love all the Pokemon in Emerald. I think they're all just kind of cool. Like for least off what I remember, it was like the first game that that was the first time I played a Pokemon game because my friend's like, "Yo, dude, find a Bagon for me and then call me when it's there." And I was like, "Really? You let me play it?" He's like, "Yeah." And then I played it and then I had fun.
Yeah. Dang, I got the right placement too. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm just like looking at Meteor and Kigo guessing each other, so I'm like, dang, pretty on point.
I mean, you guessed me a couple times as correctly as well.
I was off by like 1. Wait, you mean in the top 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, you guessed Genshin and The World Ends with You. Not in the correct,
Okay,
not the correct placement.
not the correct placement.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Makes sense.
also, given that I've known this dude for like what 5 years.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, it's been quite a few years. So.
Yeah, I actually feel like people who's known me for a long time probably wouldn't be able to guess my video games either. Except, I don't know. Maybe
You don't think
one
Quarter
person?
would?
No, because I never talk. I really don't talk about video games that much with Quarter. I think there's only one other person. I think Alan. Maybe I talked to. Maybe he might be able to guess it, but I don't know.
Okay.
Hard to say. 'Cause I don't talk about a lot of these video games. I don't talk about it that often.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's just during the phases that I talk about them. That's it.
Pokemon Emerald's
Okay.
good though. That was the game I played on emulator, my first Pokemon game as well. I just didn't have
Emerald.
that multiplayer aspect because I played it on emulator. It was just me.
Yeah. For me, I think my only experience with Emerald is the Pokemon Omega Ruby, the remakes of it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that, and I really liked. I think Rayquaza like shot up my favorite Pokemon list after I played that game. I think he's second to Dialga now. Rayquaza, he's cool. I really like him. Omega Evolution's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also like Pokemon Omega Ruby because they introduced Mega Evolution. It's really cool.
Yeah. I was always waiting for like a Delta Emerald or something.
Yeah, but they just had the Delta episode instead.
Oh, yeah, true. True, actually. Okay, so my number 4. Okay, Meteor, you guessed correctly, but not. Yeah, you pretty much guessed correctly in the same position. It is one of the Smash Bros. Game, but it's actually Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's not Ultimate.
Oh, it's Brawl. Really?
Thank goodness. If you said Melee, I'd be like, all right, well, guys, podcast's over.
Really? Because I'm just like that. I don't like Brawl at all.
Okay, so Melee, it was a toss between Melee and Brawl actually, because the reason for Melee is the first Super Smash Bros. Melee is the first video game I ever played, and I remember playing on GameCube and just every time I went to my cousin's place, Seaweed's place, we just play Super Smash Melee together. It's like so much fun. I love the game so much, and I think the reason why I like Elsword so much is because the gameplay reminds me of Super Smash Melee. And I've always like there was a phase where I just went, I wanna play a game, a hack and slash game that reminds me of Super Smash Melee. Elsword came along and I'm just like, holy shit, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And they have a hot boy, Raven. Oh, okay, got that. So yeah, because of that. But I ended up putting Brawl on the list over Melee because I think what sold me was Super Smash Bros. Brawl's story mode is what sold me. It's just I love the story mode so much. I replay it and seeing all those characters.
Yeah, Subspace Emissary is something special. It really is something special.
It's so cool. I loved it so much, and I think gameplay-wise, Smash Bros. Brawl is like it's very floaty, obviously.
Yeah, I hate the
and
slowness and the floating. It's so slow and so floaty.
And the fact that you can trip over your character.
Yeah,
can trip over them.
it's tripping.
It's stupid.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think I just prefer Brawl over Melee because Melee is like.
Melee's the opposite. Everybody's like heavy and fast. And
fast.
That game is put together by toothpicks and glue.
Yeah.
That's the phrase I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's the phrase I was looking for.
I actually really enjoy Melee's gameplay because it's so fast and crisp and all the movements are so nice. Brawl is just so laggy and slow. But the thing about Brawl is like it's actually the Super Smash Bros. Game that I played most often with my friends.
That's fair.
Because that was in the time period where it was high school friends and they'd always come to my house and we'd always play Super Smash Brawl together. It was really fun. I got Ultimate and we did play Ultimate for a time period, but I think that was within the first year, and then after that we have not played Brawl together. Ultimate together since, because I feel like I just don't enjoy Smash as much because I'm getting too competitive over it. So I kind of just drop the game over time because I don't want to get too competitive and ruin the fun. So yeah, so I think Brawl is definitely just like it's a special place in my heart. I like Brawl the most out of the series,
That's fair.
even though it might be most people's least favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me for number 4, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah.
Okay, so
like it.
my number 4. Let me look at my list again. Okay, did anybody get it right though? Okay, hold on. Okay, Crow got it right. Yeah, it's it's P5/P5R.
Yeah, I got one.
Where did I put Persona?
You put Persona. Where did you put Persona? You put a 5. You were close. You put a 5.
I put it down that low.
Cause like you had this weird thing with Minish Cap. Where you thought I'm gonna break that now. Minish Cap is not here.
I don't know.
You had like this weird revelation. You almost had it. I mean, I'll give it to you because you had it at 4 for a little bit. And then Minish Cap came in there for some reason.
Cause like I just remember you saying you like Minish Cap.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a good game. It's just not my favorite game. Yeah. Dude, freaking Persona has the best turn-based combat because it cuts out the thing with Persona combat is Persona combat cuts out all the fat. You know what I mean? Because I think what a lot of people don't like about turn-based combat is it can be slow a lot of the times with the at least fighting a lot of waves of enemies or like random encounters. So what Persona does is just like, okay, you hit the weakness and then you hit the all-out attack and then boom, the fight's done. So it just cuts out a lot of the fat that people would not normally not like from a turn-based combat, and it just works so well. All the characters are fantastic, like except for a couple, but you can ignore them. The story's pretty solid. Like it's mostly just the gameplay for me. Like it's so good. Like I think Persona might have my favorite turn-based gameplay out of any game, just because of how they do it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I haven't released mine yet. What are you talking about?
True.
I'm telling you, man, that one game mechanic I came up with would have blown it Persona 5 out of the water. I'm
Right,
telling you.
yeah.
Oh, okay, dang. Keep going.
And then
Alright.
P5R hits it even more out of the water because it just has even more mechanics that are great. Like they made Baton Pass better, they made the guns better too. Like that was my only complaint in P5 Vanilla is that guns were useless. And then they made guns better, like a little bit overpowered sometimes, but whatever. They made it better. Like it's so good. And it has like one of my only actual waifus, which is Hifumi Togo. Like
Yeah.
I joke a lot about like, oh, that character's waifu, but like I actually genuinely only have 2 waifus, which are Hifumi Togo and Komi Shoko. Like
Yeah.
those are actually my 2 actual waifus, and she's in this
You
game.
can see the type as well. Like
Yeah.
when you use those 2
Can tell
characters.
what's
Like,
type. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, you enjoy Persona so much that it makes me want to get into the series and play one of the games. Like there's so many different they're milking that series.
Oh yeah,
so
no,
hard.
when they make a Persona series, they milk it. Like
Yeah.
there's so many spin-offs.
Yeah, dude. I remember back in, so I used to go to a tutoring place where the tutor, he'd bring his Xbox One into class, and during break he'd let us play on his Xbox One, and he had Persona 4 Arenas.
Yeah.
So it's a side-scroller fighter,
Yeah.
and I remember playing that, and I was playing Yu Narukami a lot. It's like, it was fun. It was fun. Mommy Persona streams when? I'll think about it because I do kind of want to get into the Persona game because Media enjoys it so much.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Persona Strikers. You know, the one where it's like.
Oh,
hack
that's
and
the
slash?
Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah. I want to try that. Like, if anything, I want to try that. I actually kind of want to play the turn-based version, like the.
If you want to pick up a turn-based one, Persona 4 Golden on Steam, that's a good one to pick up.
Oh, okay.
4
It's
is
just
fantastic.
I don't really like the graphics. It's
That's
just I
fair.
don't really like the
That's fair.
graphics of Persona 4 Golden and stuff.
Yeah.
I do like the characters. I do like Yu Narukami. He's such a Chad.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
Chad Narukami.
Yeah, Chad Narukami. Yeah, the only thing with 5 is that I think Sony has a deal with mainline Persona games where it can only be on Sony consoles. So if they ever put like P5R on Steam, it might not be for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Because all I did was I watched the anime for Persona 4 and Persona 5, and I really liked the anime. Well, specifically the English dub of each.
Oh yeah,
respective
Persona
anime.
4's anime is really good. That's legitimately really good.
Yeah, and I remember liking Naoto Shirogane.
Oh yeah, everyone loves
Yeah,
Naruto.
Naruto
That's
was
good.
definitely one of those characters on first look. You're like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. funny thing, I got into an argument with Angelia on who she likes when it's unconfirmed that she likes someone, right? And then Angelia kept saying, "Oh yeah, she's dating the main character." I'm like, "No, don't you choose who you want to date?
Yeah, you can choose.
You can choose who you couple with." I'm just like, "No." And then she would say that Naruto is a guy, and I'm like, "No, that's a girl."
Yeah. That's a whole big plot point.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That's actually one of my favorite social link lines in the series. My favorite ones is it's a social link between you and Naoto, and the one of the best responses you can give is I like you better as a girl, and then she like blushes at that. I like that line.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's cute. Okay, that is very cute. But yeah, I want to try out a Persona game. Like, I kind of even want to try out the main game because you played it, and I really just, you know what? If I were to play Persona 5, I'd actually just Arsene DPS the whole way. I'd only use Arsene. I want to try that. But yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent again. Is there anything else you want to add about Persona 5?
No, I mean, it's just a really good game. I don't know how 6 is gonna top it, but yeah, I will say, there is like if Persona 5's story was as good as 4, I think it would easily be top 3. But Persona 5 unfortunately has problems with its story. Yeah, mostly near a certain part of the game where a certain member leaves the group, and I just don't like that part of the game. Yeah, it's just a big sore thumb and unfortunately a really good game. But yeah, it's still a fantastic game and still my favorite turn-based RPG. And I play a lot of turn-based RPGs, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah, typically for me, if I like a cast, like it's gonna be hard for me to like a new group of cast members. But the thing is, I like the cast of Persona 4 and I like the cast of Persona 5, and it's just like I'm really surprised that I'm able to like two different casts, even though like one generation comes after the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Persona definitely just really goes in with their character development.
Yeah, dude,
they make you really like the characters.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think Haru is the only main character that I'm not a fan of. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Should have been Hifumi. But I digress.
Glad says I feel like modern Persona games have some problems with pacing. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I've never played yet.
I don't know about pacing. It's just that event shouldn't have happened. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know, both of the storylines feels like there's so much content. It's so packed with so much
yeah, there's a lot of game. There's a lot of game.
Gosh, dang, yeah. That was like, when I was watching you play, and I'm like, holy shit, this game is really long. That's what I remember thinking. There's a lot of story. Okay, should we move on to our top 3 now?
Our top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
These are the super duper hooper scooper shooters.
Alright. Number 3. Persona as a series.
You didn't pick one? Okay.
Think of the devil.
Did I not say Persona for you? No, I put that at...
You got that.
Oh, I got that right. Yeah, I got that right. Okay, sweet. Nice.
Yeah, so Persona as a series, I'll also say /SMT. I do like myself some
SMT. Gled's happy. Gled loves SMT. So let's talk about it.
I don't have a lot of time to play SMT, but I play a good part of Nocturne's intro, and I really do like Nocturne. I actually ended up turning into kind of like a, what's it called? Kaneko purist, if he knows what that means. But I mean, not much else to say about it. I think we've talked about Persona.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried SMT yet. I'm gonna make my first one SMT Shin Megami Tensei Paibo.
You mean Nocturne?
Oh yeah, we do have to play Nocturne.
Yeah, I was to say.
There's a time limit on that. The SMT 5 comes out October, and I'm definitely picking that up immediately.
I mean, we'll listen. We'll figure it out. Okay. Because Nocturne is really good.
Yeah, I've heard.
I heard 4 is really good, but I also hear like some people like Slate 4, and 4 poops on the legacy that Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm sure I would like SMT, but yeah, Persona beats it out of the water for me just because I've actually played both 4 and 5, and I love 4 and 5 so much.
Yeah, it just seems like Persona you guys hold Persona very dearly in your heart.
Yeah.
Good franchise though. I don't really know. I think maybe eventually I will play it. I'll play one of the games or something. Okay, wait. Okay, Can I say? Wait, can I say my top 3?
No, yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah. I mean, we already talked about Persona with mine.
Alright. So I think from here I think it's very obvious. I'm pretty sure everyone gets this. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. The top 3 on everyone's list is pretty much the same for me. Everyone's got it. Number 3, coming out number 3 is actually Code Vein. I put Code Vein at number 3.
Really? Okay.
yeah.
I thought Code Vein would be number 1. All right. But you've always said multiple times Code Vein is your favorite game. That's why I put it number 1.
It is. I love it so much, but I think Elsword and Genshin Impact just have a bit more sentimental value to me.
That's fair.
Code Vein, because if I were to like personally like give it a proper review of Code Vein, the story is linear. It's not very impactful. It's meh. It's whatever. The dungeon exploring is like meh as well. It's a bit of tedious. It's not fun. Doesn't feel that rewarding. The only thing like honestly, the only good thing about Code Vein is just like that I can list. It's just the customization is so in depth, and the boss fights are really fun. And that's about all I can say about Code Vein. It's just like customization. I love it. Boss fight, love it as well. Love the anime style as well. If you guys are into that. What you call it? I think. Yeah, the main selling point for Code Vein was actually customization and being able to play as a raven. So, I can't rank Code Vein above Elsword if the reason I play Code Vein is because of a character from Elsword, you know?
I can see that. Okay, fair.
Yeah, but the boss fights in Code Vein are really fun, and I actually really enjoyed like overcoming the challenges of the boss fights and getting better at the game and boss fights and stuff. I think the only reason I'm able to dodge in Genshin so well is because Code Vein has just drilled the idea of dodge shit into my head so much, and I'm like, okay, I just gotta dodge now. So yeah, Code Vein's at number 3 for me. It's fun, but it can't top Genshin and Elsword in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah. No, I play Code Vein too. I mean, I think I just don't like Souls type games.
Yeah.
I just feels way too slow and clunky gameplay wise. Like I know it's supposed to be like more realistic-ish, but yeah, that's the same reason I don't like Monster Hunter either. It's just like I don't like that more like weighted type of when I'm doing swordplay. I don't like it to be like weighted and stuff.
Fair.
Yeah. I like it to be more like super fantasy like.
Yeah, I remember you saying like watching me spend I think I spent 5 hours. Yeah, I frequently spent like 5 hours on the same boss, like last boss in Code Vein, just trying to beat him. I'm pretty sure I killed that last boss you were watching. I think it was on 83 death.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Media was inspired by that, and he decided he wants to go beat that really hard
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
That's true. It's cool.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. Was that the last boss in Kingdom Hearts?
It was the second to last super boss.
Ah.
Yeah, it's one of the super bosses.
Have you finished the
No.
last? Like, oh, okay.
I haven't gone back there in a while because I've done other things. Yeah, I haven't gone back and
Wait.
fought Yozora.
In a way, you're playing a Souls-like game.
Oh yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like I like the difficulty of the bosses, and I like the fact that like you keep trying against these bosses. That's not what I'm bothered by. I'm bothered by how my character moves. That's what I'm bothered by.
Oh,
That's fair.
Okay,
Yeah, I actually like
fair.
the bosses, and I like that they're punishing and do like that. I wish that I was using a different character to fight these bosses.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, fair. Yeah. Speaking of Media, what's your
Alright,
top
so
3?
my number 3, Kigo got right, and Crow got incorrect. Yeah, Genshin Impact. I mean, not Genshin. Freaking, why did I say that? Genshin Impact. I got caught up. No, no one actually guessed this, surprisingly. I'm surprised no one guessed this. It's Smash Ultimate. Yeah, number 3 is
Wait,
Smash
why
Ultimate.
why did I not include it? Wait,
I don't know.
I feel like I was meant to talk about it, but I just forgot it. Cause I was actually thinking about it last night. I was like, Smash Ultimate's gonna be on the list. But today when I was going through your games, I just forgot about it.
Yeah, surprisingly, no one even mentioned this anywhere on the list. This is like Smash Ultimate to me is just like the type of fighting game that I like. Like, I think it's because of Elsword. Yeah, it's just really good. I've actually played more Smash 4 3DS because like when Smash 4 3DS came out, the year it came out and like the next 2 years, every single day when I came back from high school, I would do a couple matches on For Glory. Like just
Oh,
it was just that
wow.
fun, and I liked it so much. And then
Aw.
I just think Smash Ultimate's better, like gameplay wise. I think it's just
Yeah,
more
yeah.
balanced and just better. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good. Like, it's just like there's nothing more for me to say. Like, it's so good. It's such a
so well done.
legacy too. I think it's the biggest crossover thing in history. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
Joker. And
if you're just
oh,
counting the characters, there's so many crossovers. If you're counting like the music and all like the references, there's even more like franchises and stuff like that. Like with the Mii costumes and all that. Like, it's
yeah.
it's so good. Like, it's so big and it's so huge. Like, if I didn't have a personal connection with the next two games, this would be like the greatest game. But
Yeah.
my number one and two, I just have too many personal connections to them. But
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't put Smash Ultimate, even though I had it in the back of my. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot. For that one, honestly.
yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love Ultimate so much. It's so good.
Fair,
Waiting for Sora to be in.
So,
Yeah, waiting for Sora. One more
absolute
slot.
game changer.
We got one more slot.
I'm pretty sure they probably saved the best for last.
I don't know.
Surely this last one's got to be someone like whole game
Gotta
changer,
be a
right?
banger, because
Yeah.
right now
Yeah,
they
it's
deconfirmed Dante, and I could not care less about Smash.
Oh, wait, how did they deconfirm Dante?
They made him a costume. Me costume.
Okay. I mean, you never know. They could throw a curveball. Who knows?
No.
Nah, I don't trust Nintendo anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Smash Ultimate though. It's so fun.
I don't know that last DLC. I don't know. I don't know if it'll make me want to buy the DLC pack. I'll think about it.
I mean,
Actually, don't know if
I bought the video game because of Sephiroth. Like, like, yeah.
I bought it because why did I buy it? Why did I? I think I just bought it because I wanted to play with my friends and because it was on Switch game. I was like, gotta get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the deal and I got. So the first game I got on Switch was Smash Ultimate. Yeah. All right. Now the last two. Number 2.
Kigo?
Stretch.
Oh, number 2. What do I have number 2? Alright, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Did I
Alright.
get that right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, media is actually. Wow, what the heck? Pretty well. Okay.
Continue.
Yes. Kingdom Hearts 2 is just like when I think an action game, an action role-playing game, like every time I'm trying to come up with like, man, what's a good idea for a game here, like with good gameplay, I'm always like, all right, Joey, we need to make games like Kingdom Hearts, right? like have you played? Like, it's just, I don't know. The story's good. I really do like Sora, and the gameplay. I think for me, man, that gameplay is just like so addictive.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, even though 3 may have its problems, but even I'm still playing 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I could almost just say Kingdom Hearts is a little, even as a series, I just kind of enjoy Kingdom Hearts, except for days. I don't like talking about things.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Alright. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually know Kigo played Kingdom Hearts 2. I only knew Media played it.
Okay.
And I didn't know if Media and Kigo just like, whatever Media played, Kigo played. That kind of thing. I was too scared to guess anything from Kigo because
fair.
of that. Because I never hear Kigo talk about any of his favorite games.
Fair.
Yeah. For my number 2, I don't know. Do you guys want to make last minute guesses to see? Do you want to guess if Genshin Impact is higher or if Elsword is higher?
I'm confident with what I wrote.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, well,
Yeah, I
you
think
wanna make-
Elsword is definitely higher than Genshin, I feel. Oh, show.
Okay, actually, I put Elsword second to Genshin.
Alright, guys, end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Okay, so my gripe with Elsword is I don't actually enjoy playing Elsword that much. I'm literally just. I feel like at this point I play Elsword out of obligation and sentimental value, and also because I just really like Raven. For me though, gameplay wise, I definitely am enjoying playing Genshin much more than Elsword. The only issue with Genshin is just that there's not much content for me to play around with, so because of that, I can't like grind Genshin because it's like a phone. It's still innately a phone game and doesn't let me grind.
no, wait, Kigo got that right.
But I feel like
Sorry, ignore me.
Kigo
Yeah.
got it right. Oh really? Kigo ranked.
They put Code Vein on
Elsword.
top. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, for Yeah, but yeah. Also, the second to Genshin probably because yeah, I feel like if Genshin was like an MMO like Elsa where you could grind, I think I'd grind the heck out of Genshin because I have so much fun playing with my characters because I like them so much, especially child and zombie. So yeah, Elsa for me second to Genshin. You could probably just write Genshin number 1 right now because I feel like I've just talked about them both already.
That's fair.
But yeah, the Elsa is second for me. Yeah.
All right. That was for me. Number 2. Let me look at what you guys guessed for me.
Give me strength.
Yo, what's up, Viram Rex? Thanks for the host. Crow guesses. Oh wait, yeah, you guys are both correct. Yeah, so my number 1 and number 2. There's just days where they're just switched. Like they're literally both number 1 for me. It's but for this list, I just happened to put Elsword. Elsword. There's just I love the gameplay so much. Like there's no other game like it, and I have so many memories with it. Meeting so many people. Like this is like I think everybody like has their like multiplayer game that they meet people on and make friendships on and like talk about like online friendships and things like that. Like Elsewhere is that game for me. Like it is so good. Like and like all the Raven is like my favorite I think male character in existence. Like I like him a lot. Like specifically Nova Imperator, like his design is like perfect and like it's just so good. And yeah, like Crow was talking about she doesn't enjoy the game gameplay wise. I absolutely adore the game gameplay wise. It's like Super Smash Brothers, but it's not like a semi jank fighting game where I'm just like, why did that come out? I mean, PvP is kind of like that, but I don't enjoy the PvP like that much. I play it for fun. But like Elsword PvE, like especially when like Perky started coming out and there are actually strategies, and now when Rosto's coming out and there's actual like good rotations you can do, like I enjoy playing Elsewhere. Like when this fighter potion event comes out, I'm very excited to just do a bunch of Rasta raids because I just enjoy like busting out all the skills, like going into Bursting Blade, into Rain of Fire, into Giga. Like I enjoy doing that and enjoy positioning and playing and doing damage and things like that. Like even though I can't make much of an impact in Birth Raid, every time I do a Birth Raid, I'm just like, I'm excited to do better than last time. I'm excited to like try this out and like, try this different strategy out or like try my timing here, try to be more risky here. It's just, I've never played a game to that like level. Like any other game here, I'm probably not as good as like some of the best people, and I'm not the good as the best people here in Elsword either. But like I feel like the amount of like time and dedication I put into actually be good at this game, I've never put into any other game ever.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of what you're saying, I do half agree with you. Like how Elsword is still number 2 on my list because of the whole like I've made so many friends through Elsword. Like Elsword is a huge identity, has played a huge role in my identity actually.
Yeah, that too with me.
Yeah, it's just a huge sentimental value. I really just have a love-hate relationship with Elsword where because for example PvP, I actually really enjoy Elsword PvP. I love it. I have so much fun. But the thing is, the issue is I get so competitive over it that it becomes an unhealthy addiction to Elsword PvP. And because of that, actually, I actively avoid Elsword PvP because I don't want to get addicted to it.
Yeah. I just like this PvP is jank. I'm just gonna play it for fun.
I really like PvP. I don't know why I'm playing. Here's the thing, like I don't think I like the grinding aspects of video games like MMOs and stuff. I don't think I like MMO type games. Yet, ironically, my top 2 games are both MMOs, and I'm just like, what the heck? I think it's because like they always have the hottest husbandos, and I'm like, I gotta play this game because it's got a hot video game character.
Yeah, I don't mind the grinding because like I like steady growth and progress.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Steady growth in progress. Yeah, I guess like if you're into that. I don't really actually like the steady growth in progress. It feels very tedious and time consuming. It's like it's a bit of a chore. It takes a toll on my patience. I think I think I'm on the same with Kyo in this regards where like so much grinding can take a toll on me.
Like to real quick mention a game that will not be here, Overwatch. Like a game like Overwatch, you don't level up or anything like that. It's just like, are you good at the game versus other people? Or like FPS games, it's like, are you good at the game versus other people? And it's like sometimes like I can like get better, but like there's not like a confirmed way to get better. It's just like if I get better and
yeah, it's based on skill and stuff. Actually, I feel like I have an issue with that where like with skill-based games I always plateau. Like I hit a wall.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah,
can't
that's
get
my
back.
problem. I plateau and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
my
like,
problem as well.
yeah.
See,
With a game like
that's
this,
my
you never
thing.
actually plateau.
I love skill-based games because I love to feel like I hit that plateau. Am I saying that right? Hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Plateau,
Yeah.
and then just shatter it and just go just a
Oh.
little bit higher. That's why I play games like Valorant and Fortnite and like that, because it's just like, man, it goes get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hitting that plateau is like it's like gym when you hit the plateau and you just like there's just like you can't go any heavier. And like I've never actually shattered my gym plateau ever. I don't think I've ever shattered a plateau of mine, which kind of makes me sad. I think in Elsword is the closest I'm ever getting to shattering a plateau.
Yeah, I did it with Elsword because like I put time in to learn the rotations and the positioning.
Yeah.
I
So
enjoy it.
Elsword is I think Elsword's the only case where I might actually like get better like over the years, and very slowly, but eventually, maybe kind of thing. Yeah, so grinding is just enough for me to Elsword.
Let's say another reason why Elsword's only 2 and not 1 is because my number 1 game, I've explored every single aspect of that game. Elsword, I only play Nova. Like, I don't really enjoy playing any of the other characters, which puts it in second place for me. But like, I still enjoy the gameplay a lot. Like, that's just how good this game is to me. It's just I can play Nova. I enjoy playing Nova, and it is very fun to me, and I never get bored of it. Like sometimes I'll get bored of like grinding, like title grinding, and just grinding in general, but I can just like slap on some anime, slap on the stream, and do like that too. And of course, like my whole stream legacy, like the reason why we're even doing this is because this game exists, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we cannot deny the impact this game has on our lives.
Exactly. I would not have as much friends as I do now if it weren't for Elsword. Like, I feel like the only reason I'm able to like cope with just not going out all the time with hanging out with friends is because I have friends on Elsword here with me I can spend time with, and it's good enough.
Yeah, and I've met like some of my like closest friends. Like I've met you, Crow. I've met Sky. I've met all the Veritas people. Like, oh my goodness, all the Veritas, like all the OG Veritas people. Like I've met all these people through the game.
Yeah, I agree. Glad mentions a good point. Do you like the memories or the games then?
Both.
I feel like a lot of these games on our list is just sentimental value and it's just the memories.
I feel like all of these games that I've listed, like I've said it multiple times, I've liked the games when I played the experience and I go back to them and play them again because I enjoy it.
Yeah. I think a lot of these games we've named aren't just focused on gameplay. It's definitely just sentimental value, like how impactful they are on our memories and stuff, etc. That's cute. Okay, lucky last.
All right, Kigo's number 1. Let's see if I'm on the money. I got the franchise. I know that.
Okay.
Well, it would be better to shoot yourself in the foot because it ain't Breath of the Wild.
That's fine. I got the franchise. I'll take the W for that.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, there's no way it's not Zelda. Don't.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh shit! Is this the plot twist of the century?
There's no way it's not Zelda. Don't even.
Bro, man, it's Roller Coaster Tycoon.
What? Are you serious?
No, it's Majora's Mask.
Yeah, okay. It was a toss up. It was a toss up between Majora's Mask and Breath of the Wild, but I thought you liked Breath of the Wild.
Okay,
more.
I was like, for sure he's joking about Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Okay.
right? But then Media was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Media, please tell me you're not a joke."
Yeah, no. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild. Majora's Mask is my number 1 favorite game.
Oh, okay.
A game that both terrified me and intrigued me at the same time. And it's like one of the earliest memories that I have. Like when I like think back to like a kid playing a video game, it's like it's literally just me playing. Like that's one of the times when my brain just like for some reason just said, yeah, I know how to make memories now.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, so in regards to Zelda, I think back in when I was a kid, I used to play Wind Waker on my cousin's GameCube, and that was the reason why we got a GameCube, because they were always playing Wind Waker on their GameCube. So that's all I know about the Zelda series, and I remember Majora's Mask was in Wind Waker.
Yeah, it's the same console. No. Majora was on 64, but there was a GameCube port.
It was a collector's edition that you might be thinking of.
Yeah, there's like it was like Ocarina of Time plus Majora's Mask.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, and the demo of Wind Waker was on the collector's edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only played the Wind Waker one on GameCube. And And I think my favorite bit about that was flying around as a seagull.
Oh yeah, that is really fun.
But not gonna lie, the Zelda franchise is like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I feel like
Wait, real quick, I have to ask. Is it mostly because of this? Like, okay, gameplay wise, what do you think is better between Breath of the Wild and Majora?
Probably classic Majora's Mask.
Really? Okay.
Like Breath of the Wild 2 introduces a lot of cool, interesting things for like a Zelda game, but it's almost not a Zelda game at that point. It's
I can
only
see
a
where you're
Zelda
going.
game
I can
in
see your
name.
angle. I can see your angle.
Yeah. But yeah, like, cause Breath of the Wild, I keep saying Breath of the Wild. Majora's Mask, like, I do enjoy the dungeons in that game, except for like, I mean, Great Bay is a little. I mean, water temples in Zelda games, period, are just a little.
Yeah, the valves
tricky
are not
design.
the best.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like that mask changing mechanic is the most unique thing. Like it just turns Link from like Link to just
All these different
I don't know,
creatures,
man.
yeah.
Like he's everything. He's just like the most versatile Link because he can do about everything the other Links can, but also be every other race and use their powers. I love it. It's like, and then like the story. Oh my gosh,
The story's pretty good, too,
storytelling
yeah.
in that game is like amazing. So like, and then also the nostalgic reasons of like, I remember like setting up the N64 with my brother, and like trying to and like that being the first game that I emulated, and like just getting lost and like just experiencing that game. Again, having that be one of my like earliest memories, it's like, dude, it has to be Majora's Mask.
That's fair.
Like you saw me during that when they were like teasing the idea of making. I like signed a petition and everything.
Yeah,
to get,
Kiko signed a petition to get a remake.
Oh. Okay.
The remake came out and it was mediocre.
Yeah, it was
Aw.
pretty bad. But
Aw.
yeah, they took a lot of what made that game good and just got rid of it.
No.
It's
Wait. Is Majora's Mask the one with the scary moon looking thing?
Yep.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. The only thing I know about Majora's Mask is that one melee stage in Smash where the moon's in the background and it's got the tingling character. I think they were called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tingling. Yeah, and the Turtle Island or something.
Yep.
Yep. That is a very sad scene in the game.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that game other than that.
I don't know. Maybe
Hey,
you should
you
give it a shot.
watch a fish man die.
Yeah.
Fishman. Wait, so is that why the turtle sinks in the melee stage?
No.
No,
Oh,
he doesn't actually sink in the game.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright. Yeah, I really just don't know anything about that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is my numero uno.
Okay.
Alright.
Fair enough. Well, so my number one is already very obvious, it's Genshin Impact. Obviously this list is subject to change. It's just right now Genshin Impact is up there because I don't know, I'm just really into the characters, the fandom, the story, the gameplay. I'm just really into it right now. So yeah. Obviously that's just right now. So that's I don't know what else I can say because I feel like
We've talked about it quite a bit when I brought it up
Yeah.
at number 5.
Yeah. So Genshin Impact.
Yeah, again, I think its biggest detriment is that it's it's two things for me. It's early in development. I mean, it still feels like an early game, and my goodness, artifact hell is hell.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I'm not there yet, but also not.
Yeah, and they also nickel and dime you for like polls. Like really, guys,
Really?
160. You couldn't have made it 100 per poll. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Puzzles and Dragons is better.
I feel like Genshin Impact has potential to be the next Elsword for me. In my
I think it might.
Just because the character I love Zhongli child. Oh, that's so good. I love him so much. Almost. I don't know who I'm sipping more for. I don't know if I sip for Raven more, or if I sip for Zhongli more. Currently, I feel like I'm leaning more towards the Zhongli side, but Raven has always like over time, no matter how much I simp for another fictional character, he always comes back to be on top. So I don't know if that phase is gonna drop and I'm gonna go back to simping for Raven or not, but
Okay.
I think the only issue is like it's just with Raven, there's not enough like artworks, Raven content. Whereas in Genshin, the Genshin community is so big. There's always so many new artworks coming out every day. So many new fanfics for me to read every day.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I like the character so much. It's because of the fan content. I feel like if Raven got like half as much like content, like art drawn about him and stuff
Yeah.
as only and stuff. I think Raven would be easy, my favorite character easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
That's
Nobody
fair.
would top him. Yeah, that's about it. It's just I like the characters a lot. I think a lot of the deciding factor about my favorite games is whether I like the characters or not.
Yeah, I think the only game that isn't like that is Smash and Pokemon.
Yep.
That's it.
And Skyrim. And
Oh yeah,
Rise
Skyrim
of-
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Smash,
Skyrim and
Smash
Rise of-
Pokemon Skyrim, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, for me, my number one. You guys both got it right. I mean, I think it's just so obvious. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, man. Kingdom Hearts 2. I think to this day, this Kingdom Hearts 2 is the game I have both purchased the most and played the most. I have bought this game on PS2, PS3, PS4, planning to buy it on PC when a price drop comes. I have every iteration of this video game, and I almost got an import of the Japanese only final mix. I almost got an import, but I think I decided against it because I heard it can mess up your PS2. But I was really close to getting an import. Man, Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just such a big part of who I am. And it's just like it just shaped my childhood so much. Like it was the video game for me. And I got into the series by accident, by the way. I remember my little cousin was just asking me what game I wanted, and I was like, "Oh, get a Spyro game or something." And he got me Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, "What the heck game is this?" And I remember me and my friend at the time who came over for my birthday party just playing it into the night. And just being like, just having a great time. I could not beat Darkseid, by the way. Kiko, I know you know who I'm talking about. I could not beat Darkseid in Guard Armor when I was a kid. My friend beat it though. I remember that to this day. Yeah. And like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is just the best game in the series just because the gameplay is so solid. Story's a bit iffy. I'm not actually a big fan of Kingdom Hearts 2's story. I think it has the problem of way too many cooks in the kitchen. If you guys know what that means. Yeah, way too many little plots that like aren't quite there, but I think it's the best iteration of like Sora's character and things like that. Yeah, just the gameplay is just the best. Kingdom Hearts 3 honorable mention just because of its super bosses and Remind. But Kingdom Hearts 2 beats it out of the water. I remember when I was a kid, like I would literally do playthroughs of when Brawl was coming out. I would do playthroughs of Kingdom Hearts, and I would turn up the volume down on my TV and play Brawl music during the boss fights, and I would just do playthroughs of that. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm gonna play all the Brawl music because all this Brawl music came out. Like that's just what I would do as a kid. I would just play a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 2 and replay Kingdom Hearts 2 over and over and over again. And then when Final Mix came out, I bought a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4 because of Kingdom Hearts. That's the reason I own those consoles, is because of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I just love Kingdom Hearts so much.
The reason you have the crown and Elsa is because of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, the crown and also because of Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora wears that when you beat the secret bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried that you'd throw a curveball and not put Kingdom Hearts 2, but then honestly, considering the fact that even though I've only known you for a little over like a year and a half, and then you talk so much about Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm like, surely it's gotta be Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, like the only reason Kingdom Hearts is ahead of Elsword is because it is like the first thing I've ever truly got into. If you're not counting anime, just as anime, Kingdom Hearts is just the first fandom I've ever entered into, and it just shaped so much of my childhood. Like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts has way too many memories for me to not put it at number one. Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, I was worried you'd throw a curveball, but now I'm looking back, I'm like, yeah, these are stupid of me to be worried.
Yeah.
No way.
But there are definitely days when Elsword is number one and Kingdom Hearts is number 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
I don't believe that. I'll go be honest. I 100% do not believe that.
I've played more Elsword than I have played Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts is not like, you know.
Well, the biggest detriment to Kingdom Hearts 2 is that game is never gonna change. With Elsword, there's new content coming out.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this about Kingdom Hearts. I feel like Kingdom Hearts influenced your taste in action games, I would think.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah.
So man,
it's got the legacy for sure.
Influenced the love for Elsword is how I look at it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's why I will always see Kingdom Hearts before Elsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna toss up between Elsword and Kingdom Hearts. Like one of them's gonna be which one's gonna be number one. But I
Yeah.
think ultimately I decided Kingdom Hearts 2 just because you talk about it so much with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen you play it so much like on Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick.
What's
So
up?
now that we've gone through our top 10, I wanted to talk just real quick before we wrap up. Are there any future games you guys want to try out and play? That you guys
I know
haven't
Kiko's gonna
tried
try
out?
out The World Ends With You, like actual gameplay wise, because of new game.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
I think I want to try out Nier Automata and Witcher 3.
I played
and
Nier.
maybe
Ooh.
probably...
Nier's cool.
Okay, Nier.
Oh, funny
Yeah,
enough,
okay.
Witcher 3 is on my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Ah, you've played it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
I
goody.
haven't... Okay, I haven't played it, and I haven't spoiled any of the plot for myself, so I am interested to play that after I finish Monster Hunter Worlds, the campaign mode.
Mhm.
And then I think maybe after I play Witcher 3, I might try out a Persona game. I'm thinking because
Cool.
people really want me to play Persona.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh,
I think you'll like it a lot. Speaking
Okay.
of honorable mentions too, I'm gonna real quick mention mines in like a quick sentence of why it's there. I got Overwatch here just to stand as like FPS games. I don't play many FPS games, but it's my favorite one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's had its ups and downs, but I still like it. Like in my hardest of hearts, I still like Overwatch. Even though there's ups and downs of the games for sure.
Mhm.
I got Sonic Generations / Sonic Adventure 2. Didn't quite. I think this would be number 11 for me. Like, Sonic's just not quite there. Like, just because, like I said, remember when you were talking about it, I talked about how short it was. Like, yeah, that's just way too short for me to be like that's one of my favorite games of all time. But it's a number 11 for sure. Then I have Dragon Quest 8 / Dragon Quest 11. Really solid RPGs. They're just like not quite top 10. Number 12 for sure is Dragon Quest 8 and 11. I both like both those games a lot. The characters are good, stories are good, gameplay is good, but just not quite top 10 material. And then my last one. What's up?
There's a character hero.
Yeah,
is
heroes from Dragon Quest. Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny. The main character from 8 and 11 are both in there. 8 has the bandana, and 11
Oh.
has the he's the main good dude.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that made me really happy. Is that both of
Oh.
my favorite Dragon Quest characters are in that game.
Okay.
And then my last honorable mention is Duel Links, just because I like Yu-Gi-Oh so much, and
I remember playing that.
yeah, the most Yu-Gi-Oh I've ever played is from Duel Links.
Huh.
I do think Duel Links has its own issues, but I think it's still really decent, but not quite top 10 decent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried to get into it, but it's so complex. It's really hard to wrap my brain around it. So I just played it for fun.
It's a lot of
kind
matchups, you
thing.
just gotta know, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Any other quick honorable mentions you guys want to mention?
I don't think I have any. I feel like there was a couple of times where you guys mentioned some games where I like, oh, I should have considered this one. Like League of Legends, I guess. I guess I enjoy playing it with my high school friends. Well, and I remember the first all-nighter I ever pulled was actually I met some League of Legends friends, and they were also Australian. They were like, this was I think Oceania server came out by now, and then they were just like, let's do an all-nighter. Yeah, Oceania server was out, and then they were like, well, let's do an all-nighter League of Legends marathon. And I'm like, okay, and we actually committed, and we actually did an all-nighter League of Legends. And I remember like approaching around like 5 a.m. People were like, the matches we were getting, people were just like, so are you guys pulling an all-nighter, or are you guys staying up just got up really early? And it's like, it's funny how all the people in the Oceania server just knew we were pulling all-nighters for this. That was really fun. So I guess League of Legends gets an honorable mention. There was a couple of other games that Media listed when he was guessing that I was like, I should
Project
put this
Diva?
on my list.
Or Minecraft?
Not Project Diva, that's
Minecraft?
too new. Oh, rhythm games. Like, there's one Chinese rhythm game on the phone called Le Dai. It's made by a company called Red Arrows, but it's called Le Dai something rhythm, like happy rhythm or something if I translated it. I played a lot of that through my high school days. It was just like I'd always play that game like on my way to high school, like on the train, and I'd always play it. But it ended up getting removed from the international app store, so it's not available in App Store anymore. And the only reason I have the game is because I downloaded it before they removed it, but I can't actually play online with people anymore on that game. Yeah, I think that's it. Those are two honorable mentions on my list.
Okay, do you have any more?
Guilty Gear.
Okay,
Strive.
so I was a bit worried that you would have a 2D fighting game in there, and I'd be like, oh crap, he has a 2D fighting game in there, doesn't he? But I guess he didn't.
Nah.
Strive's really good though. Strive's really good.
Yeah, like, man, that Fighters is alright.
Yeah, fighters.
King of Fighters is great. Street Fighter 5 is some.
It's like it exists.
Oh,
but-
there's a game where I watched you guys. I was watching you guys play.
Yeah, we were playing the demo. I think you were watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun, but it costs $60.
Holy shit! Okay, what
Like,
the
if
fuck?
I get this job, brother, I'm buying it for you.
Okay.
Play it.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Crow, you
sugar
want it
daddy.
too? Yeah, you got it too.
No, I'm not gonna. You're gonna be wasting $60 on me. I don't even think I'm gonna play. Only if I ever play, it's gonna have to be you two come to me and be like, "Let's play Guilty Gear." And I'm gonna be like, "Okay."
Totsugeki?
Wait, were you gonna say something?
No, I was just making a dumb joke about Guilty Gear.
I didn't hear. I think my Discord muted you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It would have triggered Kigo.
Okay.
You'd have got Vietnam flashbacks.
Oh no. Alright.
Is that it? Just Guilty Gear was the last honorable mention?
The Guilty Gear, Witcher, and
Witcher.
and Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, FF15.
Only-
We talked about that too.
Cause that made me cry.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. That's
And I'm
I'm
a big
surprised
tough
you didn't put that in
tough
top
guy,
10.
so I don't cry.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put it in top 10 for that reason alone.
It's just the
See-
gameplay is really not there.
Yeah.
Like these are video games. at the end of the
Okay,
day.
okay, fair dinkum. Alright. Okay, is there anything else? Wait, is there anything else you wanted to add, actually, Kigo, about that?
About what exactly?
The Final Fantasy 15, you were saying something.
Aside from it, no, it's just it's good. Like for the certain reasons that it's good, but there's a lot of reasons why it's not good, and those
Okay.
outshine it.
Okay, fair enough,
Yeah.
I think Final Fantasy's always had good story, from what I've gathered, seems like.
Yeah. All the ones I've
I
played
don't
have
know
had a good story.
Okay, alright. Okay, I think that's about it then,
yeah,
when it
that-
comes
yeah,
to like
that's honestly it. Yeah, these are our
we
top
Yes.
10 video games.
we had a lot to talk about and it was really fun.
it's fun. It's funny too because like the bottom ones are also iffy with all of us, but all the top ones we've actually guessed pretty well for each of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, I had a streak going and then I got shafted by Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, I mean, you
I had it with the 1, 2, 3. I got Pokemon Emerald, I got Persona, got Kingdom Hearts, and then right there at the end, Majora's Mask.
I don't know why you went Breath of the Wild over
I'm
Majora's
50-50,
Mask.
man. I just heard you talk about Breath of the Wild 2 a lot. That's why. It was just in my brain.
Well, that's because it's a new Zelda game.
Yeah. It's just in my brain. That's why. That's why.
Sheesh. Alright,
If
I'm just gonna
anything-
say this for like the record because I am just like playing this while we're talking. I'm playing Fortnite. I ended this game with 13 kills. Holy
okay,
moly.
alright, okay, wait, you flexing on those little
yeah,
kids?
it's like 10 kills on the board
Flexing
right
on
now.
those grown, sweaty adults that are playing.
Nah, I have a friend who actually used to scrim on, who played professionally for Fortnite.
What the heck?
He was actually in an esports team, but he left.
What the?
Yeah.
Right then.
Gee, I don't know if I should say his name or not.
That's up to you.
Up to you, yeah.
Gmo Kim. You guys can search him up, but I forgot which team he was on. But he stopped. I think he's stopped playing video games in general, actually.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Wow, I was gonna say, oh yeah. If there's anything I realized from my top 10, it's just like, well, holy shit, everything beyond number 6 is just trash taste, in my opinion, on my list. They're so bad, these games.
Well,
Some of
I'd
these
say
games.
7, Pat. I'd say Pokemon's good. Like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
Po-
Yeah,
Po-
yeah,
Pokemon
seven
are
onwards.
it's just the same game over and over, but the first time you play that game, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Detroit and Watchdog are just trash taste. It's so bad.
That's fine.
I think but yeah, I think other than that, if you guys don't have anything else to add on, we'll probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
went-
Go ahead, Crow.
yeah.
You got this.
No, I was like, we went like, we did a 3-hour long podcast because god damn, video games are fun to talk about. Okay, sorry
Yeah.
about that. 3-hour long podcast. Thank you guys who stayed here the whole way and were listening to us the whole time. I hope people in who are watching this on YouTube can enjoy playing this in the background or something.
Or
'Cause-
do your laundry or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good video games. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to video games.
Yeah.
Next World Game.
Next time we do a list, top 10 anime. I'm joking.
Yes, yeah, actually. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's go. This is the Weeb Gamers podcast. I could. Alright. So I think that's it for us. Any closing statements from Media or Kika?
Kingdom Hearts is on PC. Don't buy it now. Buy it when it goes on sale, but buy 2. It's good. It's a good game.
Everybody buy Neo the World Ends with You.
That too. At least
so
try the
that,
demo.
you
The
know,
demo is free. It's fun.
Because I will say I wasn't waiting for 15 years, but this is a game series that needs to keep going. Like it just has to. They can't just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guarantee you, Square will forget about it.
Not sponsored, by the way. Not a sponsored
I would love to be
podcast.
sponsored by the Neo World Ends with You.
Yeah, sponsored by
I'd be a
Nintendo.
massive shill for that game.
Alright, I'll talk to Nomura. I'll send some texts.
Kika got the connection.